Just about set for Game 2 of the Calder Cup Finals. The Manchester Monarchs taking on the Utica Comets. Monarchs winners last night in overtime by a final of 3-2. Manchester Mayor Ted Gatsis on the ice right now and honoring some folks as we celebrate the ceremonial puck drop here in the face-off circle in the Utica end of the ice. Chris Ryan standing by down below. And Chris, your thoughts just prior to Game 2?
Yeah, obviously, the big thing that we're looking at here tonight is the fact that Jeff Schultz is not in the lineup. Kevin Rain is in the lineup. He will be playing alongside Derek Forbort tonight, with Kevin Gravel being slotted in with Colin Miller. So that's the big change tonight. And what Rain brings to the lineup, he's a big hitter. He brings a very well-rounded game. He can obviously play up in the offensive zone well, as we've seen him play forward this year. He's good for a couple big hits tonight, and that's the big thing to watch for here in game number 2, the variable. And for both these teams, it's a crucial game. Utica wants to go home with at least one here in Manchester. The Monarchs know that the series can change when you shift to another building, like we saw in the Portland series. So the Monarchs need to make sure they take care of home ice.
J.F. Berube defending the goal, off to our left, off to our right, Jacob Markstrom, and we are underway in Game 2. Loverty plays the puck ahead right side to Wheel. Wheel along the right wing wall to O'Neill in front. His shot deflected in front by Biega, and it goes out of play, and we get a stoppage. We've played 13 seconds of the opening period. Faceoff will come in the Utica zone. Utica, as we mentioned, the top affiliate of the Vancouver Canucks. The Manchester Monarchs, the number 1 affiliate of the Los Angeles Kings.
Yeah, last game, Ken, it took Wheel, O'Neill, and Mercer a while to get going. Wheel told me it was some nervous energy on their part, but they found some things in the Utica defensive zone which allowed them to have success, and obviously success they had with Jordan Wheel, 2 assists, including the game winner on the pass to Mersch in overtime, as we have a stoppage in play here, an issue with the clock. But Wheel thinks they found some things in the Utica zone that will allow them to free up space. They didn't have a lot of time and space in that first period.
Land away in the Utica end of the ice. Dragging it down is Loverty in his own zone. Loverty has it. Plays it neutral zone to Mersch. Drops it off for Wheel. Wheel to Mersch over the line right side. Backhander and a save by Markstrom, and he hangs on.
Yeah, smart play to get the puck to the net there in that instance, get another offensive zone faceoff. We saw it last night. Utica is fired up in front of that net. They don't want to give the Monarchs any territory in front of their netminder Markstrom to do a good job of protecting him. I thought last night Utica did a very good job in their own end, particularly given the amount of time they spent in their zone in the second, third periods as well as overtime. So I thought they did a solid job in front of their netminder Markstrom. Markstrom very good last night. One of the keys, as Nick Dowd mentioned, Monarchs want to get more bodies in front. They thought they could have done a better job with that, and that as well is a reason that Utica's trying to push back on it.
Shore taking the draw with Alex Friesen. Won by Friesen, played along the near side wall, kept in by Zach O'Brien along the right wing boards for the Monarchs in the Utica end of the ice. Now played ahead into the neutral zone, swept in behind the net by the Utica Comets. Monarchs have it in their own zone. Now it's kept in at the line. Long drive goes off the end wall. Puck loose along the left wing boards. On it, Conacher behind his own net, behind the Monarchs cage. Back out to Sanguinetti. His shot saved by Berube on a long-range shot.
For Friesen out front. Friesen was able to poke it towards JF. JF made a couple stops.
Land away, giving chase right wing side. Friesen. Friesen goes down in the neutral zone. Puck squirts free center ice, and it's tracked down by Berchi. Sven Berchi tracking that puck down for Utica. He has been hot in this postseason for the Utica Comets. Now with it, Zach O'Brien. O'Brien drops it off in his own zone. It's kept in at the line by Clendenning. Plays it off the end wall. With it is Zaleski along the left wing wall. Dropped off behind the net. Battling for it is Gounce. Gounce sends it back behind the net in the Manchester zone off to our left. Now puck in the trapezoid, battling for it there is Zaleski. Puck free out in front and smothered by Berube at the far post.
solid zone time there for Utica. They're able to work around the offensive zone, get it to the net a couple of times there. Really solid shift out of that line. They were pesky last night and back at it again tonight. Zaleski leading the way for them, creating opportunities around the Monarchs net.
Face-off will take place in the Manchester end of the ice, right circle to the left of J.F. Berube.
A deep pair out there, Corrado as well as Viega. Those guys really good last night for Utica, particularly Corrado, as he was able to deny the net mouth several times from Michael Mersch, although Mersch did score twice.
Planned away, Viega with it, right point. Viega throws it into the trapezoid. Now into the left wing corner it goes, kept alive by the Comets, giving chase Mersch on the far side for the Monarchs. Mersch up with it in his own zone, his pass deflected. Gravel, center ice to O'Neill. O'Neill tied up, throws it back to Gravel. Monarchs with it in their own end. Kevin Gravel ahead to Brian O'Neill over the line, right side. O'Neill broken up in the right wing circle, and the puck stolen away. Restolen by Vinny Loverty, the captain of the Monarchs. Plays it to Bodnarchuk. Bodnarchuk shovels it ahead and recovered by Loverty. Now Mersch in the neutral zone with it. Mersch, wing-to-wing pass. O'Neill collects along the right wing wall, bumped along the wall by Peter Anderson. Now battling Mersch in the corner. Wheel keeping it alive along the right wing wall. Now skated away by O'Reilly of Utica. Cal O'Reilly with it. Sends it right wing side. Shot saved by Berube. JF making the save on the shot from the right wing circle. And now the Monarchs are called offside at the Utica line. Fans obviously don't agree with that assessment, but faceoff will come in the neutral zone.
And Michael Mersch, not quite sure about that one either as he comes off the ice. Mersch, of course, has led the way for the Monarchs. That line has been tremendous all world, really, for the Manchester Monarchs. And we'll put Vandergood, Dowd, and Backman out there as Auger, Bissonette, and Crescenzi got on initially, but Mike Stothers wants to go with this matchup instead. Dowder, perhaps the most underrated of the Manchester Monarchs. Such good work along the wall and in the faceoff circles we saw right there at the winning it back.
Now Colin Miller rattles it around the wall on the far side. Puck is loose. Utica comes up with it. Knocked away in the neutral zone by Gravel. Monarchs get it right back. John Backman's long drive steered away by the pad. Now another shot from the right wing corner by Dowd. And Backstrom makes the stop. I should say Markstrom makes the stop in the blue paint and covers it up.
A smart play. Put it out in front of the net from the right wing corner. Netminder's definitely not expecting that, and nearly some fortuitous luck for Nick Dowd in that instance. As now, Bissonette, Auger, and Crescenzi will get their first shift of the night. As mentioned before, Miller is playing with Gravel. Gravel has really been another one of the real underrated performers for the Manchester Monarchs here in this postseason, as he has played every single game for the Monarchs, and tonight playing alongside Colin Miller.
Face-off right circle to the left of goaltender Jacob Markstrom. Crescenzi on the draw with Will Acton of the Utica Comets. Off the face-off, Rain with it. His drive is deflected off the far wall, kept in by Forbert for a shot that's blocked. Now DeFazio with it. Sends it all the way down into the Monarchs end of the ice. Berube plays it behind the net to Paul Bissonette. Biss playing on the fourth line, although Coach Stothers does not like to label the lines. And certainly Biss has been a wonderful addition to the Monarchs roster this year. Backhander in front, saved by Berube. Another shot saved by Berube. This time,
Utica's got about as many quality scoring opportunities here in this first nearly 5 minutes of the game they got last night as they are getting the puck to the net.
Now big hit by Auger on Acton. Kempe battling for the puck with Biega. Kempe thrown down. Up with it is Acton. Kept alive momentarily by Auger, but Acton recovers in the neutral zone. Flips it into the Monarchs end. On it is Colin Miller. Miller drops it off for Gravel. He retreats, slides it across ice to Colin Miller. Miller plays it ahead to Shore off his stick, cleared away by Anderson into the Monarchs end. Berube will leave the puck behind the net for Colin Miller. Ahead to Kempe. Adrian Kempe has had some big postseason goals for the Manchester Monarchs. Now Kempe ahead to Shore. Shore with it. Plays it cross ice to Zach O'Brien. O'Brien has it poked away in the slot. O'Brien keeps it alive, however.
This may sound strange, Ken, but I thought this was the best line of the night for the Manchester Monarchs in Game 1. Shore, Kempe, and O'Brien, they had really good zone time. Shore got primary assist in the Monarchs' second goal. That was the only scoring out of that group, but I thought they were great in Game 1.
Now Kempe plays it deep in the Utica zone. Monarchs change up on the fly as the Comets break it out of their own end. Biega with it, trying to get away from the forechecking of Brian O'Neill, plays it far side. Puck sent deep in the Monarch zone, knocked down by Forbert. Forbert with it, backhands it ahead for Wheel. His pass knocked down at the line by Corrado, who drops it off for Jensen. Jensen in the lineup today for Utica. Long driving on Berube, makes the stop and leaves it for Miller. Now playing away along the left wing boards in the Monarch zone. Comes back out to Anderson at the line. His drive was blocked by the Monarchs, and they come away with it. Neutral zone, Miller with it, gains the line. For Wheel, right circle to Miller in front, and couldn't get a shot off. Went off a stick
wide. I want to see a lot more of that from the Monarchs. I love when Colin Miller joins the play.
Now O'Neill for Wheel, but it's stolen away by Jensen. Jensen on the far side with it. Nicholas Jensen plays it neutral zone to O'Reilly. O'Reilly sends it in behind the net. Bodnarchuk collects it there for the Monarchs in his own zone. Andrew Bodnarchuk with it, far side in his own end for the Monarchs. Now puck stolen away on the forecheck.
The Monarchs have turned the puck over several times in their defensive zone. Puck maintenance needs to be much better in the D zone.
Now Nick Dowd with it, plays it neutral zone. Vandergulik battling along the far side with Glendenning. Now Monarchs battling along the goal line extended area. Dowd, back out it goes to Rain for a drive and a save by Markstrom. Now Vandergulik with it. Right wing corner. Vandergulik back out to the line. Loverdi a drive deflected wide. Backman has the rebound. Side to the left wing circle. He's tied up. And Friesen comes away with the puck. Friesen in the neutral zone. Right side to Conacher over the line. Conacher a drive. It goes wide of JF.
Rain got the skate on that one to make sure it went wide. Puck caroms out in the neutral zone. Monarchs looking to create a turnover here.
Now Berchi sends it back in his own zone. Center ice. On it, Conacher drops it off. Corrado with it. Over the line, right side. Offside whistled against the Comets with 12:28 to go in the opening period. No score. Game 2 of the Calder Cup Finals continues in 60 seconds right here on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
Dr. Joseph Sheehan, DDS, has been a dentist for your Manchester Monarchs since 2001. Specializing in family dentistry, Dr. Sheehan now offers the CEREC one-day crown system, where your crown is done in just one visit. Other services include prevention and treatment of all dental diseases, needleless laser dentistry, and promoting overall dental and oral health for all ages. Located in the Manchester Mill Yard at 155 Dow Street, Suite 401. Call Dr. Sheehan at 603-623-0641 to schedule an appointment, 623-0641.
Morgan Press is a proud supporter of the Manchester Monarchs. Why not let Morgan Press be a proud supporter of your business? For over 30 years, Morgan Press has been delivering quality work at a reasonable price. Morgan Press, for all your commercial offset and digital printing needs. Please visit our website for more information.
10 seconds.
www.morganpress.com. That's www.morganpress.com.
12:28 to go here in the opening period. No score. The Utica Comets and the Manchester Monarchs. Great to have you with us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon in Manchester, New Hampshire. Wherever you may be listening around the world. Playing away in the right wing circle. Quick shot hit the side of the net in the Manchester zone. Another shot out in front, smothered by Berube. And a flare-up breaking out in front of the Manchester cage off to our left.
Yeah, a lot of contact made with JF after the save there as Utica converging around the Monarchs net. Monarchs need to do a better job of establishing a perimeter around JF Berube. So far in this game, Utica's been able to get the puck to the net much more consistently here in the first 7 minutes and 45 seconds. They have really, as I mentioned before, the entire game one. There were not a lot of scoring opportunities, perhaps a handful of scoring opportunities throughout the night for Utica. They did score twice, but one of those goals came from just inside the blue line. Really just a handful of high-quality scoring opportunities last night for the Utica Comets, and so far tonight, they have been able to really establish themselves in the Monarch zone.
Face off right circle to the left of J.F. Berube, who was named an All-Star at midseason. Off the face-off, puck loose along the wall. Monarchs come away with the puck. Zach O'Brien with it. Plays it ahead to Nick Shore in the neutral zone. Shore's pass deflected off the right wing wall. Zach O'Brien with it, but offside whistle against the Monarchs.
I didn't see that.
And we'll face it off.
Shore is the first guy in the zone. And then he flipped the puck over to that right wing side.
They're going to face it off all the way down into the Monarchs' end of the ice. And I'm not certain. It was not an offside call, as I originally stated. Face off left wing circle to the right of J.F. Berube. Zaleski taking the draw for Utica. Now Miller has it for Gravel. Plays it far side to Auger. Auger's pass goes all the way down into the Utica end of the ice. Sanguinetti with it behind his own net. He drops it off for Zaleski. Now in the neutral zone, Utica with it over the line, poked away by Gravel.
Yeah, really good stick. He got turned around in that play and was able to keep the stick active and get the puck to the wall.
Knocked it away from Virtanen. Now in the trapezoid, Zaleski has it now in the right wing corner, drops it off. Now left side, Anderson shot through a screen is deflected over the net. Up with it, Zach O'Brien in the neutral zone. O'Brien drops it off for Nick Shore. Shore over the line. Shore a drive, and it's steered away by Markstrom. Zaleski on it far side, drops it back in his own end for Sanguinetti. Tied up by Shore. They both go down along the left wing boards. Sanguinetti, however, comes away with the puck. Now it's restolen by Shore to Mersch, goes off his skate. Puck loose near side in the right wing corner. Now Anderson with it behind his own net, sends it far side to Sanguinetti. Sanguinetti's pass gathered in by Loverty. Plays it behind his own net for Andrew Bodnarchuk. Bods with it. Sends it neutral zone to O'Neill now with it wheel over the line to Mersch right side. Mersch with a pair last night, including the game winner. Now puck loose along the right wing wall in the Utica zone. Dug out by Jensen. He drops it off. And the puck sent deep into the Manchester end of the ice, tracked down by Loverty. Sends it far side, kept in by the Comets. No score in this one, 10:20 to go in the opening period.
No penalties so far in this one, similar to last night.
O'Reilly's passing the slot, backhander save by Berube.
Yeah, through that right pad. Made a good stop, took away the lower portion of the net. Read the play well. J.F. has been really sharp in the first 10 minutes of this one. He's seen 7 shots, and he's turned aside probably 3 or 4 point-blank opportunities.
Now Berchi with it. His shot goes wide to the blocker side of J.F. Now Dowd digs it out to Vandergolik. Monarchs with it in the neutral zone. Backman. His pass knocked down by Sanguinetti. Monarchs battling in the Utica zone. Up with it is Friesen. Friesen chips it into the neutral zone. Now off the stick of Conacher. Puck loose in the slot. Shot by Conacher goes wide of Berube. Dowd comes away with it. Stolen by Friesen on the forecheck. Friesen drops it off for Conacher. Back out to the line to Biega, but that was offside as Biega took the puck in the neutral zone. And now Rain battling in front with Conacher. And the line's
both gone off. Conacher's a feisty player. And he got under the skin of several Monarchs guys. It looked like from the motion that both Conacher and Rain are headed off for 2. And it'll be 4-on-4 action.
9:26 to go in the opening period. No score. Monarchs and the Comets will take a 60-second break on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
And here is your lobster frittata. It's topped with a
Oh, yeah!
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
I'm so sorry. Really. He's not usually like this, but with Verizon XLTE,
Yes.
he can stream his hockey on the go.
Right.
So when updates and highlights come in, well, sometimes he can't help. Yes! He just really loves his hockey.
With double the 4G LTE bandwidth in cities nationwide, Verizon XLTE turns any time into hockey time. Coverage not available everywhere. See VerizonWireless.com for details.
Manchester Subaru is New England's largest volume Subaru dealer. Come check out the all-new Subaru 2015 Outback, starting at $269 per month. Don't forget about the family favorite vehicle, the Forester, getting 32 highway miles per gallon. If pricing is your goal, Manchester Subaru will never put you in the penalty box. Call them today at 888-223-7455 or visit them on the web at manchestersubaru.com. Test drive a Subaru and receive 2 tickets to any Manchester Monarchs home game.
Faceoff will come just outside the Monarchs line with Rain and Conacher in their respective penalty boxes. So it'll be 4-on-4 hockey here at the Verizon Wireless Arena with 9:26 to go in the opening period. On it is Miller in front of his own net. Miller skates it behind his own cage, starts out of his own zone. Colin Miller with it at center ice. His pass deflected out of play on the far side. As we look at it, game today on the mighty 1590 WSMN Nashua.
The Beast of the East.
That's right, AHLlive.com and the NHL Network on Sirius XM Radio. Great to have you with us for Game 2 of the Calder Cup Finals. Jordan Wheel on the draw with Will Acton just outside the Utica line. 9:14 to go in period number 1. Off the draw, puck is loose. Now Wheel plays it back to Forbert. Forbert drops it off for Colin Miller. Miller chips it ahead into the left wing corner. Biega swings it around behind his own cage. Corrado tied up by O'Neill in the corner, but gets it away to Shinkaruk.
Great forecheck by Wheel and O'Neill. The puck ends up trickling out to the neutral zone. Both of those guys are really aggressive, taking the body. Great puck pursuit.
Penalty coming up here with 8:49 to go. It's going to be a holding call coming up.
There was no hold anywhere out there that I saw. It's going to go against Utica, so we'll take that.
Well, the door opened, but now it's closed.
Now it's O'Neill. There's nothing. O'Neill is just fighting along the wall. He had to stick down on the ice.
And obviously the crowd here at the Verizon Wireless Arena in agreement with your assessment of the situation, Chris Ryan, because booze rained down when
O'Neill clear as day. I mean, it's right across from me here in the half moon, talking about Wheel and O'Neill and the back check and the puck pursuit. Both of those guys well positioned down low, fighting for the loose puck, and both of them had both hands on the stick, and those are the only 2 Monarchs I was watching in that instance, and Utica had the puck, so I was stunned by the call.
Utica on the power play in this scoreless game. 4-on-3 hockey, lots of skating room out there right now. Playing away in the Manchester zone, up with the puck, the Monarchs, Nick Shore. Center ice, Shore gains the line. His drive is deflected onto the netting, and we'll get a face-off in the Utica zone.
Shore has been awesome in these first 2 games. He has been all over the place. The offensive creativity, the little touch passes, the backhand passes, the use of time and space and playing the game at his pace has, all been back. And, we talked about for the first 2 rounds, Shore was good, but he wasn't the incredible player that he was before. And, obviously Brian O'Neill ended up being the league MVP, but if Shoresy had been here all year, he was certainly on pace to even eclipse where O'Neill was at.
Now Bondarchuk fires it. The length of the ice into the Utica end of the...
If I take any awkward pauses, Ken, it's usually because the puck is headed towards my head.
Cal O'Reilly with it in the neutral zone. 4-on-3 power play here for the Utica Comets. Now O'Reilly sends it left side to Berchi. Berchi pass in the slot, broken up by Bondarchuk.
Yeah, Ken, that was an incredible play. So underrated what Bods does on a game-in, game-out basis. His positioning, his ability to take away time and space, recover, active stick. He's amazing.
Sanguinetti has it, plays it right side. Now play down low to Berchi, back to Sanguinetti. Has a blast fanned on. As fanning on the shot was Grenier. Now Grenier gets it back, drops it off in the right wing circle to Berchi.
Conacher and Rain are coming out here in 3 seconds.
Now Sanguinetti has it, top of the left circle. He fans on it. Monarchs with it. Loverty with the puck in the neutral zone. Loverty throws it off the end wall.
Smart play with Dowd coming off the bench.
Now puck knocked away by Vandergulik in the Utica end of the ice. Vandergulik along the right wing wall. Shovels it into the trapezoid. Dowd giving chase. Now Conacher has it behind his own net. 15 seconds remaining on the penalty to Brian O'Neill. 7 minutes to go in a scoreless opening period. Conacher drops it off in the neutral zone, collected by Biega. He plays it far side to Anderson. Anderson starting out of his own zone.
Penalty kill was so good for the Monarchs in game one. It's off to a great start here tonight.
And there's a quick shot taken by Gounce, saved by Berube. Puck loose in the trapezoid. Gounce gets it back, plays it right wing side. Biega with it in the slot. His drive went wide of Berube. Rebound O'Neill ahead to Wheel.
Shot take by Biega, selling the play there.
Now with it Mersch in the neutral zone. Mersch plays it in behind the net, but we get a stoppage in play here, and Conacher was just leveled
by O'Neill.
Conacher was leveled in the right wing
Monarchs
corner area.
A penalty on the rush where the Monarchs were leaving their zone. They thought that Wheel got slashed. Didn't see what happened in the offensive zone. Is waiting to see if there was going to be any sort of reaction from the officials or if anything was going to be called on what took place with Wheel. But the only penalty there is going to be on O'Neill. As I mentioned, Conacher, as you mentioned before in game one, that Conacher doesn't have a reputation as a guy who is engaged in a lot of these extracurricular activities, but he's gotten on the Monarchs' skin several times and has either gotten the Monarchs to initiate or retaliate as a result of things he's been doing.
So it's a cross-checking penalty on Brian O'Neill at the 13:35 mark of period number one. Face-off left circle to the right of Berube. The Monarchs have to go on the Terminix penalty kill again here in the opening period. Off the draw, Forbert with it behind the net. Puck squirts out. Now Miller wraps it around the wall on the near side, kept in by Conacher. Conacher back out to Sanguinetti. Sanguinetti plays it right side. Now center point, Sanguinetti gets it back. Drops it off in the left wing corner, cleared by the Monarchs. Into the Utica zone, Sanguinetti on it. 6 minutes to go in the opening period, no score. With it now, Berchi. Berchi in the neutral zone. Berchi drops it back for Sanguinetti. Now to Conacher, broken up by Loverty. Couldn't clear, however. Up with it now is Bodnerchuk. And Bods tries to clear, swatted down by Sanguinetti. Stolen now by Loverty and cleared the length of the ice. Played behind the net by Markstrom. And
the upcoming's going to be on Utica. As Markstrom touches up.
So we will have 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 10 with 5:34 to go in this opening period.
Grenier miffed as he heads off for a high stick.
Yep. Grenier to the box at the 14:26 mark of the period. 8 shots for the Comets, 6 for the Monarchs. Comets have had the better scoring chances in this opening period. Jordan Wheel will take the draw, left wing circle with Alex Friesen. Off to the right of Jacob Markstrom. Now puck comes back to Forbert. Forbert for O'Brien. He plays it back to Gravel just inside the line. Gravel right side to Forbert. Forbert, his shot hit the side of the net. Now O'Brien with it. Drops it off for Forbert. Forbert to Wheel. Wheel cross ice to Forbert. What a magical pass by Wheel that was.
A beautiful backhand. Monarchs just cycling all around the zone, including the D-men in the play.
Now Gravel with it. Gravel
in the left wing corners. He dips down low. Forbort before that. Love what Monarchs are doing right here.
Now up with it. Utica. Corrado plays it ahead. And the puck taken by Gravel in the neutral zone. 4-on-4 hockey for the next 25 seconds. That's when Brian O'Neill will be out of the penalty box for the Monarchs. And the Monarchs will have an abbreviated power play if things stay the same. Now Miller wraps it around the wall. Mersch can't keep it alive. Bodnerchuk does. Bods has it. Bods moving in left side. Bods pokes it into the trapezoid and collects right wing side. Bods along the right wing wall. Now to Shore. Shore behind the net on the forehand. Shore drops it off for Bodnerchuk in front. And a shot by Mersch and a save by Markstrom.
Yeah, Bods tried to do what Wheel did last night, just slip it out front to Mersch to bury the puck. But Markstrom able to poke check that one away.
O'Neill with a drive and a save by Markstrom.
Shot
kept in by Miller.
And the puck was left out in the slot, but Utica able to clear.
Now planned away in the Manchester zone. Wheel on it. Monarchs on the power play. O'Neill gains the line. Brian O'Neill with it to Jordan Wheel, right wing side in the circle. O'Neill throws it in front. Mersch pounding away, but he couldn't get it by Markstrom that time. Puck comes all the way down the length of the ice. 10 seconds remaining on the Monarchs' man advantage. 3:40 to go in a scoreless opening period. On it, Loverty plays at neutral zone. Vandergulik thrown down along the left wing wall. Puck is loose and cleared by the Comets. This is going to be icing. As
Utica did not realize that they were no longer on the PK there and put the puck all the way down. So a mistake by Utica. We'll see if the Monarchs can capitalize. Great power play for the Monarchs as well, as they were able to get several high-quality scoring opportunities, feeding the puck to Mersch out front. Some good work 4-on-4, using the D-men, the cycle around the offensive zone. Monarchs very creative in how they go about attacking in the offensive zone. Like to use the D-men, like to create opportunities in some rather unorthodox ways.
Puck kept in by Forbert at the left point to Backman. Puck loose, Dow trying to dig it free along the left wing wall. Backman is there as well for the Monarchs in the Utica zone. Now up with it is Biega. Biega in his own end, tied up with Dowd in the right wing corner. Biega went down. Vandergulik's pass to Backman. Now Gravel throws it off the far wall. Grenier on it. Grenier tied up by Dowd along the left wing boards. Puck is loose. Vandergulik left circle. Back out to Forbert. A drive goes wide. Penalty coming up on Utica. Vandergulik with it. Plays it back to Forbert. Forbert throws it behind the net for Backman. Backman tied up along the wall by Grenier. And now the penalty will be called against the Comets with 2:41 remaining.
It's a cross check.
So the Monarchs with another opportunity on the power play as Biega skates to the box.
Monarchs are knocking on the door as well. The last power play was really good. They have Utica probably took the first 10 minutes of this game. Monarchs since then have turned things in the direction of the Utica net.
Face-off will come. Left wing circle to the right of Jacob Markstrom. He has been the story of this postseason for the Utica Comets. He's been outstanding. Shore will take the face-off.
But you can't stop what you can't see. And that's the Monarchs' focus here tonight.
Shore will take the face-off with O'Reilly. Up front with Mersch and O'Neill, Wheel and Miller on the points for the Monarchs. O'Neill has it left circle for a drive that is deflected into the right wing corner.
Didn't see that one, didn't move at all, but the puck ended up going, as you mentioned, wide of the net.
Now with it, Wheel to Miller. Miller pulls the trigger, it's blocked and cleared by O'Reilly into the Monarchs end of the ice. Berube drops it off in the corner for Wheel. Wheel starts out of his own zone. Jordan Wheel at center ice with it. Wheel gains the line, left side to Brian O'Neill. Now Wheel sends it along the wall to Mersch. Mersch has it in the right wing corner, swings it back up top to Miller. Shore has it. Now Miller center point. His drive goes wide. Rebound, Mersch throws it in front. Wheel now collects left wing side. Wheel plays it back, center point Miller. Miller pulls the trigger, save Markstrom, loose puck in front, and Shore just poked it wide.
Mersch there too. And
Miller right circle, his drive deflected wide. Kept in by Wheel.
Monarchs are knocking on the door big time right now, just haven't been able to pot one yet.
Now with it down low, the Monarchs, Mersch fans on the shot. Now Miller keeps it in at the right point. Center point to Wheel. Wheel plays it left side to O'Neill. O'Neill left wing circle has it, broken up by Acton. And the puck squirts free to the neutral zone. Miller on it at his own line with 38 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Monarchs. Here comes Backman, right wing circle. His shot blocked. Now puck is loose along the wall. Huskins plays it ahead to Friesen, knocked down in the neutral zone by Loverty. On it, Huskins in front of his own bench. Now it's Bodnerchuk with it. Bod's in the neutral zone. Bod's to Dowd over the line. Dowd right side. Backman throws it in front. Score! O'Brien! Backman setting up. Zach O'Brien on the doorstep. Power play goal, and the Monarchs lead it 1-0.
The Monarchs tally on the power play. I think it's going to be Obi who gets this one. He had the stick down out front, and I think he may have been able to redirect that puck home. off the feed. It definitely changed direction. It went up high on netminder Markstrom, who did not move. Getting back to what we were talking about before, you can't stop what you can't see. And in that instance, the redirect, Markstrom frozen solid, and the puck ends up going over top of him. Monarchs get a 1-0 lead with the power play tally as Backman threw it towards the net, and it looks like...
I don't think there's any doubt that it's O'Brien's goal.
Yeah. O'Brien ended up looking towards Backman on that play. His shot is let go, and it may have been the defenseman that ended up hitting that puck. Somebody did, either O'Brien or the defenseman. It changed direction, and the Monarchs are up 1-0.
That's the bottom line. It's a 1-0 Monarchs lead on a power play goal. Quick shot right wing circle, knocked down by Forbert as he blocked the shot off the stick of Jensen. Now Vandergulik plays it ahead, knocked down by
Contact made with JF, no call. JF was taken down in the crease.
Now over the line, a left side drive by Grenier is blocked in the left wing circle by Gravel. Now puck loose along the left wing wall, now in the corner, Crescenzi battling for it. O'Brien getting the goal from Backman and Dowd, the official. Playing away in the trapezoid along the end wall. Crescenzi battling there now with 10 seconds remaining in this opening period of the Verizon Wireless Arena. The battle continues. Dugout, puck thrown into the left wing circle, taken by Auger. He drops it off for Gravel, who clears it the length of the ice, and the period comes to an end. Here at the Verizon Wireless Arena, the Monarchs leave the ice with a 1-0 lead on the power play goal by Zach O'Brien, and he was set up beautifully in front by Sean Backman, who threaded the needle, and the St. John's, Newfoundland native able
against the play. He had 2-on-1 opportunities, other odd man rushes as well in that game, and he was really good in those instances. You tend to focus a lot of times on the negative here and there, and there's obviously no margin for error for a netminder when it comes to making mistakes. If a guy turns the puck over in the neutral zone on a shift, it usually goes unnoticed. The player lacks focus and attention in the net, it goes very noticed.
Second period just underway. Face-off is won by the Comets. Played ahead into the neutral zone, on it Mersch at center ice. Mersch slowed down as he tried to cross the line, and up with the puck, Shinkarik. Shinkarik played ahead into the neutral zone. Now Mersch collects in his own end for the Monarchs. Sends it behind the net. On the far side, Monarchs with it. Bodnarchuk has it. Plays it center ice to Mersch. Now knocked down. Taken behind the net by Corrado in his own zone for Biega. Now puck loose in the neutral zone. Over the line, Friesen for a drive that goes wide. Rebound Friesen. Friesen drops it off in the corner. Stolen by Shore. Shore plays it back to Gravel. Now Mersch with it. Gravel pokes it ahead. Center ice. Shore sends it wing to wing. O'Brien right wing circle moving in. Zach along the end wall. He's bumped. And we get a stoppage in play here.
Official lost sight of it. Or the net came off, one of those two.
We've not seen the net come off yet today, have we?
We've not, Ken. I was, in fact, just going to mention that. We're like a married couple. We've worked so long together. We know what the other's going to say. But yeah, the net has not come off, and that was a big part, really, of Game 1. It seemed like the net came off a lot on Markstrom's end of the ice, and tonight it is not.
Well, I was here early today and saw the ice crew working in particular around those peg posts, if you will, those areas where the net is secured. I don't know what they did, but so far, no dislodgement of either of the nets.
Yeah, usually you think of hockey, there's not a lot of...
Shot off the draw and a save by Markstrom off Miller as he pulled the trigger right side.
There's not a lot of that grounds crew type stuff you can do, but that's one of them.
Now stolen by Jensen. His drive and a score! Jensen stealing the puck in the Monarchs end, beating Berube with a hard shot, and we're tied at 1 apiece.
A really high quality shot right there by Jensen. Jensen put the puck up high on JF, glove side, and into the upper right-hand portion of the net, and beats JF as the Monarchs turn the puck over in their zone. Miller could not get the puck outside of his end, ends up on the stick of Jensen, and it'll be an unassisted goal as he puts it up high on JF to tie this game at 1 apiece.
Jensen did not play in last night's game as he scores his 3rd of the postseason. Puck comes deep into the Utica end of the ice. We have ourselves a brand new hockey game here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. It is in fact an unassisted goal by Jensen at the 1:12 mark of period number 2. Now Clendenning with it, right circle moving in, sends it in front. Shot and a save by Berube.
Great throwing save by JF. Monarchs puck management in their own zone in the first period was a little sloppy, particularly at the start, and same thing here again. It's not intense pressure from the Utica Comets, but it's been enough to turn the Monarchs over a couple times.
And the puck iced by the Comets with 18:12 remaining here in period number 2. You're tied at 1. Faceoff will come in the Utica zone. 13 shots for the Monarchs and 10 for the Comets. Faceoff left wing circle to the right of Markstrom. As we get set for the drop of the puck. Wheel taking the faceoff for the Monarchs. Good crowd on hand again today. I don't know if it's going to reach last night's crowd of over 8,000. Off the draw, puck loose. On it, Mersch's shot knocked down. Counts has it far side. Kept in at the line by the Monarchs. Down the neutral zone. On it, Utica played deep in the Manchester end by Virtanen. Taken behind the net by Vincent Loverty, captain of the Monarchs. In the neutral zone, gains the red line. Bounces it off the end wall. Puck loose in the trapezoid. Puck loose along the left wing wall. Dug out by the Comets. Now Loverty sends it neutral zone. Stolen away by Corrado. Plays it behind the Monarchs cage. Berube leaves it there for Loverty. Wraps it around the wall for Mersch. Mersch has it along the right wing wall in the Manchester zone. Mersch battling there. Biega is there. Shinkarik is there. Bodnarchuk collects behind the net. Sends it far side to Brian O'Neill. Now stolen away by the Comets. On it is DeFazio. Back out to the line. Biega could not keep it in at the line. Biega retreats. Sends it across ice. Poked ahead. Knocked down by Bodnarchuk. Bods has it in his own end. We played nearly 3 minutes of the second period. We're tied at 1 apiece. Friesen has it in the neutral zone. Drops it back in his own end. Biega with it. Retreats. Slides it across ice. Now Friesen in the neutral zone. His pass deflected, offside, whistled against the Comets at the Monarchs line.
It's interesting here how the start to this second period is nearly identical. Start of the first period of play, as the Utica Comets have played well here to start this second session. A couple scoring opportunities here in the second period of play. 2 shots, 1 goal for Utica, and a really solid pad save for JF as well. And it's only 10 shots on the scoreboard, Ken, but the overwhelming majority of those shots have been really high quality, including the goal, which was a difficult play. JF looked like he may have been screened on the play, and the puck up high with that really high quality shot.
Now Miller across ice to Gravel. Gravel plays at neutral zone to Zach O'Brien, who has the Monarchs goal on the power play. On a Clendenning behind his own net, wraps it around the wall in the neutral zone.
Great job on the back check there by O'Brien, as Miller had come up to try to create a turnover there and intercept, and O'Brien got back, knocked the puck away, otherwise would have been 2-on-1.
Puck is loose. Grenier battling there for Utica. Puck is loose. Taken by O'Reilly. O'Reilly along the right wing wall. O'Reilly with it down low. O'Reilly takes it behind the net on the backhand. Throws it out in front. Shot deflected wide off the stick of Jensen. O'Reilly keeps it alive. Left wing side. Stolen away by O'Brien to Auger. Zach has been everywhere today for the Monarchs. Now Anderson has it behind his own net.
Auger had a monstrous game 1 as this one goes down for icing. Quiet here in game 2 as he came out and was on fire in that game 1, taking the body hard on the forecheck. Huge thundering hits, good puck pursuit. A little quiet here in game 2.
If you're wondering about Jeff Schultz, if you're just joining us, Schultz out. He was injured last night. Kevin Rain has taken his place for the Manchester Monarchs. Rain playing with Forbert today, Gravel with Miller, and as usual, Bodnarchuk with Loverty. Forbert out there with Rain right now on defense for the Monarchs. Off the draw, puck Loose along the left wing boards in the Utica zone. Deflected center ice. Forbert plays it ahead to Dowd. Now backhanded by Backman toward the net. Markstrom scoops it up, and we get a stoppage in play. With 15:27 to go here in period number 2. Monarchs and the Comets tied at 1 in game 2 of the Calder Cup Finals. Scene will switch to Utica, New York on Wednesday for game 3. Face off right circle to the left of Markstrom. 1-1 your score. Face off in the right wing circle.
Let's see if this line can establish some puck possession here for the Monarchs. They haven't had a lot of that. Haven't had a lot of zone time here in this period. Bissonnette, Crescenzi, and Auger looking to give him that. Forbort carrying in on the backhand.
Now Forbort, pass deflected, stolen far side by Shinkaruk. Over the line, left side, his drive, saved by a standing Berube. Now puck loose, Bissonnette on it. Biss in the neutral zone. Biss plays it in along the right wing wall into the trapezoid. Markstrom leaves it for Huskins. Center ice now, it's Acton with it. Plays it deep in the Monarchs end of the ice. Bodnerchuk giving chase in the corner. Bonds plays it ahead. Now Bissonnette gets it from Wheel, but it's kept in at the line by Biega. Biega sends it left wing side. Shinkaruk shot, deflected into the right wing corner. On it, Bissonnette. Biss plays it into the neutral zone. Knocked down by Corrado. Drops it off for Biega.
Yeah, tape-to-tape passes that were occurring in the first. Just missing a little bit here. Monarchs just a little off here to start the second.
Friesen tied up by Bodnerchuk. Puck squirts free in the neutral zone, giving chase. Brian O'Neill. O'Neill with it. Over the line, right wing circle. O'Neill battling for the puck. His pass stolen away by the Comets. Utica with it. Pass deflected into the neutral zone.
Good puck pursuit there by Mersch. See if he can win the battle on the wall. No, Utica able to pry it out and try to build an attack. Monarchs looking to forecheck.
Now Laverty sends it neutral zone. Jordan Wheel with it. Wheel shifting over the line right side. Wheel's drive steered away by Markstrom. Conacher battling with Mersch. Gravel comes up with a puck in the neutral zone. Slides it across to Miller. Now Gravel has it in his own end to Colin Miller. Gravel pokes it back in his own zone. Now puck played into the Monarchs end. Cleared by Gravel. Now tracking it down is Sanguinetti. Icing called against the Monarchs, and we'll face it off in the Manchester zone with 13:38 to go in the middle period. 1-1 your score. Zach O'Brien scoring the goal on the power play for the Monarchs. A goal off a turnover early this period by Nicholas Jensen of the Utica Comets. His third of the postseason. For Zach, it was his third of the postseason as well. O'Reilly and Wheel on the draw, right circle to the left of J.F. Berube. Shots are 14 for the Monarchs and 11 for the Utica Comets. O'Reilly on the draw with Wheel. Puck pops up into the air into the right wing circle. Now it's loose in the corner. Jansen controls. Jansen with it, throws it out front, saved by Berube, and now Berube smothers the puck with the glove. And we'll get a face-off in the Monarch zone. 13:27 to go, second period. Monarchs won and the Comets won. We'll take a 60-second break right here on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
Manchester Subaru is New England's largest volume Subaru dealer. Come check out the all-new Subaru 2015 Outback, starting at $269 per month. Don't forget about the family favorite vehicle, the Forester, getting 32 highway miles per gallon. If pricing is your goal, Manchester Subaru will never put you in the penalty box. Call them today at 888-223-7455 or visit them on the web at manchestersubaru.com. Test drive a Subaru and receive 2 tickets to any Manchester Monarchs home game. Doctors Richard and Jeffrey Vashon of Vashon Dental are members of the dental team for your Monarchs. Serving Manchester and surrounding towns like Bedford, Hooksett, Goffstown, and Auburn, Vashon Dental offers a wide range of services for your family. If you require dental treatment, want a brighter smile, or need tooth replacement, they can help. Staff members are experienced with current techniques and technology to improve your smile easily and comfortably. Call 603-627-2092 to schedule an appointment or visit them online at vashondental.com. Where kings are crowned.
13:27 to go here in the second period. Monarchs and the Comets tied at 1 apiece.
Shout out to our Friend Bailey, the mascot of the Los Angeles Kings.
I'm glad you said that.
Listening tonight out in his posh penthouse overlooking the Santa Monica Pier.
Now, it's only 3:10 out there. I'm sure Bailey's basking in the sun.
He's engaged in a little bit of a Twitterverse war with the Utica Comets Twitter handle right now.
Of course,
which we may have to step into. I mean, it's not been beneath us in the past to engage with other teams' mascots' Twitter handles, so maybe we'll have to do that. That'll be on you, though, because I'm in a tough spot down here.
Here's O'Reilly with it. O'Reilly plays it into the trapezoid. Behind the net, off to our right in the Manchester zone. Monarchs come away with the puck. Auger on it. And Max, of course, working hard here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Monarchs have it. There's a backhander by O'Brien. Save Markstrom, loose puck. And
great job by O'Brien getting to the net. Auger came through the net mouth looking to try to gather that puck, and he went down. Looked like he lost an edge.
And did you notice there was some action against the cage, and it did not become dislodged?
No, they got that thing cemented in there.
Yeah, it's certainly a lot different
like
from
I
last
said,
time.
there's not a lot you can do in home field advantage or home ice advantage in hockey. But there's nothing you can do to make the infield grass a little bit thicker, or to put a little extra or a little less water out in the infield positions to dictate how ground balls come and so forth.
Face off, right wing circle.
Can do. The net keeps coming off.
Miller pulls the trigger. It's blocked into the neutral zone.
Do some things to keep it in place.
Now Vandergulik plays it into the left wing corner. Markstrom has it behind the net. Sends it around the wall. Dowd battling to keep it alive for the Monarchs. Stolen away by the Comets. Now cleared by the Comets deep into the Monarchs end of the ice. On it is Colin Miller. Miller behind his own net with it. Miller to Bodnerchuk. Bods drops it off for Dowd to Vandergulik. Vandergulik in the neutral zone. Vandergulik plays it ahead off the end wall. Taken by Huskins. Now we have a penalty coming up here, and it's going to go against the Monarchs.
Clendenning looking for blood. He got sticked up high.
So
Vandergulik, though, is not pleased, claiming embellishment.
7:56 will be the time of the penalty. Vandergulik being escorted to the penalty box. Utica will go on the power play. Eye sticking is the call, and Utica on the power play for the third time
Watch
in this
the replay
game.
of this. Vandergulik is moving in with the puck on his stick. Lets it go, chasing after the puck, and his stick is up high. He puts it alongside of Clendenning's helmet and neck. Clendenning went down and tried to draw the call.
Max very upset about that call. Max is absolutely furious over between sections 114 and 115. Face off right circle to the left of J.F. Berube. Grenier on the draw with Crescenzi. Andrew Crescenzi, a terrific face-off man for the Monarchs, but won by Utica. I'm never going to say that again. Remind me. There's a shot from the blue line, which is taken by Clendenning, and Berube puts it away. It is true, but
I'm not going to say anything about how good the Monarchs PK has been this game either along those lines, but it has been pretty good so far.
Face off right circle to the left of J.F. Berube. Shore will take the draw this time with Friesen. Friesen wins it back to Clendenning inside the line. Slides it far side. Quick shot goes wide off the stick of Berchi. Now Friesen with it. His pass goes into the neutral zone. Tracked down by Clendenning in his own end. Clendenning just over the red line. He rattles it around the dasher on the far side. Puck is loose in the left wing corner. Dowd battling along the end wall. Swung around right side to Clendenning. Clendenning at the right point. Pass deflected by Forbert. Now Dowd on it for the Monarchs, and Dowd able to clear it. Markstrom forced to play the puck. And boy, that was a quick whistle. That was a very quick whistle right there.
I know why that's important is because Markstrom, dropped the puck onto the stick of Shore. Freaked out in that instance. He tweaked out, and for some reason, he didn't want to hold the puck, and for some reason he just dropped it with Shore right on him. The referee blew the whistle and said, hold on. The referee, the netminder, had held the puck for too long.
Oh, I don't think so, though. Have to question that
It's
one.
kind of a discretion thing for the official. And he had blown the whistle right as he was letting the puck go also.
Face-off right circle to the left of Markstrom. 1-1. Monarchs on the Terminix penalty kill right now with Vandergulik in the box. Now Mersch along the right wing wall. Dowd is there as well. Bearchi battling for the Utica Comets. Puck squirts free. Sanguinetti plays it back in his own end. Now in the neutral zone, Utica with it. Played back to Sanguinetti. Now Conacher has it knocked away by Gravel. Giving chase to Zach O'Brien. Has it poked away by Sanguinetti. Now Bryan gets it to Mersch. Mersch, a backhander, goes behind the net. Mersch in the left wing corner now swings it around far side to Backman. Back out to the line to Gravel. Gravel sends it behind the net to Backman. Backman drops it off along the end wall, stolen away by the Comets. Coming down to 30 seconds remaining on the penalty to Vandergulik. Comets started out of their own end. Bad pass, a weak pass by Sanguinetti, but it did get to O'Reilly. O'Reilly neutral zone, broken up, puck is loose. Now Grenier with it. Miller in the slot.
Call penalty. Official in the left wing corner. He's going to call a hook.
And it's not going to be against the Utica Comets.
No, it is not. It's going to be on Sean Backman, the Manchester Monarchs. So it's going to be 5-on-3 here for 16 seconds.
Backman to the box for a hook at 9:41. In this 1-1 tie, O'Brien with the power play goal for the Monarchs at 19:05 of the first period. And Jansen off a Monarchs turnover. And Jensen scoring at 1:12 of this second period. Grenier on the draw with Shore. 5-on-3 right now for Utica. Played back to Conacher. Now Sanguinetti to Conacher. They play catch with it. Tops of the circle. Shot by Conacher. Blocked by Shore. Conacher gets it back to Sanguinetti. Played down low to Grenier. Grenier left wing circle.
Is out.
Pass deflected by Shore. Now it's 5-on-4. Power play now.
Great job by Vandy. He got down low. He made sure that he took the stick to wipe that puck out into the neutral zone and into the Comet zone. They're forced to regroup. 1:25 to go on the man advantage.
Conacher gains the line. Conacher still with it. Plays it left side to O'Reilly. Back it goes to Clendenning. Clendenning drops it off left side. Now Clendenning gets it back. Center point. Drops it off. Conacher one-timer. Saved by Berube.
Straight up in the air.
High.
Catches it.
Wow.
What a job by JF. Incredible recognition. The puck went straight up into the air, probably about 100 feet. JF puts the glove up, brings it down. Great job by JF under pressure right there.
That it was. Great play by JF in the crease, jumping up to make the catch with 1:09 remaining on the penalty to Sean Backman. One of two Yale graduates on the Manchester Monarchs squad, along with Brian O'Neill. I know my daughter is listening in New York and watching on AHL Live, and should be upset if I didn't get that mention in. Face-off right wing circle to the left of J.F. Berube. Crescenzi on the draw with Friesen. 1-1 with 9:28 to go in the middle period. Back out it goes to Clendenning. Plays it left side. Anderson a blast.
Oh, great save by JF again. To hold on to that rebound. It was one of those weird shots that comes in along the blocker side. He had to deaden the puck with the body. He was able to hold it with the right hand, right arm, excuse me. No rebound in that particular instance. Another nice stop by JF.
Gustal Kopitar also tuned in today along with Bailey. And Max trying to lead the cheers here at the Verizon Wireless Arena, as he always does. Face-off left circle to the right of JF. Now on it, Dowd, and Dowd are able to clear it all the way down the length of the ice. Taken behind the net by Peter Anderson. Anderson starting out of his own end. 50 seconds remaining on the penalty to Sean Backman. Anderson in the center circle. Sends it off the far wall for Friesen. Friesen plays it back to Anderson. Center ice, Glendening on it. Glendening drops it off. Now on it over the line. Friesen moving in, poked away by Forbort into the corner.
We've talked about it a lot. The Monarchs' ability with their D-men to recover in those instances. Active sticks, long reaches. Forbort, made up for time and space by poking that stick into the last second and getting the puck away from Friesen, who looked like he was going on JF all alone.
Now O'Brien able to drop it into the neutral zone. Anderson on it for Glendening. Glendening wraps it around the wall. On the far side, O'Brien on it for the Monarchs. Here's Zach in the neutral zone. To Bodnarchuk. Bod's over the line. Left side, moving in. Throws it in front, knocked away by Markstrom.
Taken down from behind as he cut towards the net. That was a blatant non-call as he was taken down as he cut towards the net mouth.
Shot by Bodnarchuk, and Markstrom got a piece of that one. Fans not too pleased with the way this second period has been
Bod's carrying the
officiated.
puck on the left wing side. Mersch is coming right down the slot area, hauled down, and no call.
Now Wheel with it to Bodnarchuk, plays it behind the net far side to Loverty. Vincent Loverty, captain of the Monarchs, chips it ahead, knocked down by Biega, taken by Wheel, drops it back in his own zone for Loverty. Now puck comes in all the way down the length of the ice, icing called against the Monarchs. With 7:38 to go here in period number 2, we'll get a face-off in the Monarchs' end of the ice. Coming the left wing circle to the right of J.F. Berube. Rob Blake is in the house, the Monarchs general manager, and Chris Ryan will be chatting with Rob between periods 2 and 3. Luke Robitaille has also joined him, by the way. We have a star-studded
He'll not be sitting in for our interview, though, as far as I know.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. It's always good to hear from Luke as well. Any other stars here today that you've noticed?
Jonathan Quick of Los Angeles Kings netminder, and Sean Backman's brother-in-law back in the house today.
Here they go, the Monarchs with it over the line. Backman a drive, and it just goes wide to the glove side of Markstrom. Now collected in the neutral zone. Long drive in on Berube is steered away. Backman with the rebound. Now to Wheel. Played off the near side wall. On it, Forbort. Forbort drops it into the neutral zone. Knocked away. Now Wheel collects over the line left side, but offside whistled against the Monarchs. Oh my goodness. 7:03 to go here in period number 2. Monarchs 1, Comets 1. We will take a 60-second break right here on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
Checking air travel options? Check Manchester Boston Regional Airport first. Check MHT for easy access, affordable on-site parking, free Wi-Fi, and access to the Centrix Bank Business Center. Check MHT for non-stop jet service to Atlanta, Baltimore, Washington, Charlotte, Chicago, New York, Orlando, Philadelphia, Tampa, Washington National, and more. The next time your plans call for air travel, remember to check Manchester Boston Regional Airport first. Buy local, fly MHT.
Morgan Press is a proud supporter of the Manchester Monarchs. Why not let Morgan Press be a proud supporter of your business? For over 30 years, Morgan Press has been delivering quality work at a reasonable price. Morgan Press, for all your commercial offset and digital printing needs. Please visit our website for more information, www.morganpress.com. That's www.morganpress.com.
Faceoff will come just outside the Utica zone. 7:03 to go in the second period. Monarchs and the Comets tied up at 1 apiece. Nick Dowd will take the faceoff against Mike Zaleski of the Utica Comets. Game 2 of this Calder Cup Final Series. Monarchs lead it 1-0. Play underway in front of the Monarchs bench. Auger on it there. Auger drops it back in his own end for Derek Forbort. Forbort's pass to Vandergulik, neutral zone. Plays it off the left wing wall. On it, Sanguinetti. Sanguinetti sends it far side. Stolen by Auger, knocked away by Anderson. Utica controls. Puck chipped into the neutral zone. Rain tracking it down in his own end. Kevin Rain in for Jeff Schultz, who was injured last night. Now Dowd with it. 2-on-2. He has Vandergulik with him. Dowd over the line, right side. Dowd's pass goes into the neutral zone, knocked away. And giving chase is Conacher. Conacher, his drive, saved by Berube at the near post. Puck far side, now kept in by Utica. Now Miller takes it away in the trapezoid. Colin Miller behind his own net, starts out of his own zone to Dowd. Dowd ahead to Gravel in the neutral zone, knocked down at the line by Biega. Now over the line, Conacher, left wing circle, and drive, and a glove save by Berube, and he hangs on.
Looked like that one may have been headed wide of the net, but you certainly don't take any chances in an instance like that. Also, you don't want the puck coming hard off the wall either in that instance either. So JF doing the right thing there will hold for the faceoff as Conacher able to fight through a check, get the puck towards the net. And a couple Utica Comets on the doorstep as well as Conacher let that one go. Miller stepped up and Conacher stepped by.
Face-off left circle to the right of J.F. Berube. Shots 18 for the Monarchs, 17 for the Comets. In this period, Utica with 9 and the Monarchs with 6. Face-off will come in the left wing circle, and we have a brief delay as I guess a patch of ice taken care of along the right wing wall in the Monarchs end of the ice. Our officials today, the linesmen for game number 2, Trent Knorr and Shander Alfonso. Referees Mark Lemelin and TJ Luxmore. Puck in the trapezoid, now Grenier with it. Grenier trying to set up a backhander. Now O'Reilly battling for it with Bodnerchuk in the trapezoid. Squirts out in front, Loverty takes command. Kept in by the Comets. Shot went wide off the stick of Jensen. Now kept in by Utica. With it, Grenier right side, moving in, bottom of the circle, a shot saved, Berube. Grenier gets it back, side of the right wing circle. Plays it into the corner for O'Reilly. O'Reilly with the puck in the corner, tied up by Shore. Shore and O'Reilly battling for the puck, stepping in Jensen. O'Reilly has it. High slot, Biega didn't take the shot. Biega now drops it off for O'Reilly just inside the line. O'Reilly throws it into the right wing corner. On it now, Jensen. Jensen bumped by Loverty in the right wing corner. Puck in the right wing circle. Biega takes it into the corner. Sends it behind the net, far side. Utica on it, behind the net. DeFazio, turnaround, shot, saved by Berube, and he covers up the loose puck. And Berube run into by DeFazio.
Puck is loose in the crease. Whistle blown though as contact is being made with JF. The official lost sight of it.
4:51 to go here in the middle period. 1-1, Monarchs and the Comets. Face off in the Monarch zone. Coming the right wing circle to the left of J.F. Berube, who has appeared in all of the Monarchs postseason games.
Played every minute.
Every minute. Every second. 12-3. For the 2.35 goals against. Face off in the right wing circle. Forbert with it. Forbert broken up on the forecheck along the end wall. Rain battling there as well for the Monarchs. Along the end wall behind J.F. Berube in the trapezoid. The scrum continues. In the trapezoid, poking away at it is Zaleski. Now far side on it is Virtanen, and it's dug out by Forbert ahead to Mersch. Mersch with it in his own end. Mersch plays it ahead to Jordan Wheel. Wheel attacked by Virtanen.
Attack is right.
Now shot by Mersch, steered away near post. Loose puck out in front, smothered by Markstrom in the crease.
Yeah, Mersch is right there.
Now Wheel going at him.
In the net mouth, and Wheel didn't like some of the treatment that he was getting up the ice. Clendenning and Wheel, as Wheel has Clendenning in a headlock.
4:10 to go here in the middle period. Face-off will come in the Utica zone. Shots now even at 19 apiece.
That's what you love about Jordan Wheel. I mean, that's your star player right there. He's locked in a headlock with Clendenning. He is not going to back down from anybody. He takes more of a beating than any other player out there on the ice. And he gets up. He skates even harder the next shift. He's amazing. He's tough as nails. Yep. And really a heart and soul player for this team who has proven any of the doubters wrong that he was going to have what it takes to play in the National Hockey League. Not only does it look like he's going to have what it takes, but Jordan Wheel is a guy who I think is going to be a big-time player in the National Hockey League. And we'll talk to Rob Blake about this coming up. But I think that a lot of these guys, a handful probably, will be members of the Los Angeles Kings next year. And guys like Brian O'Neill, guys like Jordan Wheel, I think that there's a very good chance that they end up with the Los Angeles Kings next year, and we'll talk to Rob Blake about that.
Faceoff will come in the left wing circle. Both Wheel and Clendening go off with 4:10 to go in the second period. 1-1 is your score. Wheel in the box for the Monarchs, Clendening for the Comets.
Still some issues with what the cap is going to look like. It looks like Wheel is headed off. And I think it's going to be an equipment issue. I'm not quite sure exactly why he is.
I hope it is. Let's hope it's an equipment issue. He did just,
yeah, it is an equipment issue. It's 2 minutes apiece here, so.
Yeah.
As mentioned, there's going to be the cap situation next year is still kind of unknown at this point, and the Kings are up against the cap regardless. So I think there's a good chance that see perhaps a handful of these Monarchs next year in Los Angeles.
Zach O'Brien is going to serve the Wheel penalty, as Wheel will get that equipment attention. Off the draw, Monarchs lose the draw to the Comets. And offside Utica at the Manchester line as Berchi took the pass inside the zone. And the faceoff will come with 4:04 to go in the middle period. Tied at 1 apiece. The linesmen having a discussion after that offside was whistled. So 4-on-4 hockey right here for the next minute 54, perhaps, unless something changes. Draw will be taken by Nick Shore against Acton. Will Acton on the draw wins it. On it is Berchi in his own end. Berchi skates it back in his own zone, chased by Shore. Berchi drops it back in his own end. As they started out, Sanguinetti gains the line. Sanguinetti and a shot by Acton. And the slot and a save by Berube. And now
Berchi
Miller going after.
Miller stepping in after that. O'Neill was locked and engaged with Alton, not Berchi. It's a 4-1, not a 4-7. And now Alton stepped in on by Colin Miller, who came to the aid of the league MVP.
3:45 remaining.
Wheel and O'Brien switch spots.
Minute 35 remaining on the penalties to Wheel and Clendening. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of J.F. Berube. Friesen will take the draw against Nick Dowd. Dowd, Mersch, Loverty, and Bodnarchuk out there right now for the Monarchs. Friesen, Conacher, Biega out there along with Grenier for Utica. I beg your pardon, Corrado out there for Utica, not Grenier. Loverty in the trapezoid in his own zone, broken up by Conacher on the forecheck. Now puck is loose, down, tripped up.
Dowd got hauled down. Both officials had that. The one from behind the play and the one by me here on the the red line. Monarchs headed to the power play. 4-on-3 opportunity.
Hook on Conacher at the 16:27 mark of the period. So it'll be 4-on-3. Plenty of skating room out there right now. Monarchs will go on the power play.
Monarchs will go with Miller, O'Neill, Shore, and Mersch.
Faceoff will come in the left wing circle to the right of Jacob Markstrom. Comets with 20 shots, Monarchs with 19. Shore will take the faceoff. Left circle to the right of Markstrom, wins it to O'Neill, but we're going to do it again. An infraction on the draw. So the Monarchs.
Mersch will have to take the draw.
Mersch will take it. Left wing circle to the right of Markstrom. Out there with O'Neill, Shore, and Miller. 3 forwards and 1 defenseman for the Manchester Monarchs.
Utica's taken the lead in shots in the game as well, 20-19, and I think you'd probably agree they've had the better of the scoring opportunities in the game. J.F.'s been very sharp.
Mersch and O'Reilly awaiting the draw as they put the time back on the clock. In fact, there was more time put on the clock than there was when the puck was dropped. It was 3:33. Now Huskins battling in the corner. Monarchs with it. Shore to O'Neill behind the net. Now Shore has it, left wing side. Back out to Miller. Miller right side in the right wing circle. Plays it to Mersch. Mersch swings it around to Miller. Miller just inside the line. Miller, top of the right wing circle, plays it down low to Mersch. Back to Miller. 4-on-3 power play for the Monarchs. Miller with a drive, goes over the net. Taken by O'Neill on the rebound. O'Neill to Miller. Miller pulls the trigger. It's deflected again.
Markstrom got that one. It looked like with the glove as he deflected it. Barely able to make that stop.
Now Miller, right wing circle with it. Colin Miller has it. Back out to goes. High slot to O'Neill. Left wing circle, Shore. Shore with it to O'Neill. Back to Shore. Left wing circle. A drive tipped by Markstrom wide.
2 glove stops by Markstrom.
Now Miller with it again. Miller. Shore. Throws it in front.
Oh, it went off of Anderson's skate, but just wide.
Now Shore with it. Left wing side. Shore skates it right side. Shore plays it down low to Mersch. Shot saved by Markstrom. The net becomes dislodged.
That time it was Michael Mersch that knocked it off. I think Anderson may have made contact with him, but Mersch definitely knocked the goal off that time as he brought the puck in, goal line extended, and crashed the net with a hard shot to the pad. Ended up getting the rebound and putting it wide after that as it starts with the Shore, the puck on his stick, and then Mersch a hard shot off the pad, gets the rebound, puts it wide, makes contact with that right post. It comes off, and the face-off will, as a result, come outside the zone.
Face-off in the neutral zone, 2:21 to
Another
go.
really good power play here for the Monarchs, Ken. The power play has been strong each and every time they've had an opportunity.
10 seconds remaining on the 4-on-3 advantage for the Monarchs. And then it will become a 5-on-4 skating advantage.
With Wheel coming out for the Monarchs.
Now O'Brien right side with it. O'Brien right wing circle. Now back out to the line to Loverty. Zach O'Brien right wing circle. His drive and a save by Markstrom at the far post.
Again, the glove save. This time he was able to make it clean. Previous he had just been able to make contact with the glove to keep the puck out of his cage. That time he's able to field it and hold for the faceoff to his left. 31 seconds to go on the penalty to Conacher for taking down Nick Dowd. The Monarchs looking to capitalize here late in the second period of play, and the game tied 1-1.
Shore will take the face-off, right circle to the left of Markstrom. Shore on the draw with Acton in the right wing circle. Shore up front with Mersch and O'Neill. Wheel and Bodnerchuk playing the points. 31 seconds remaining on the penalty to Conacher. Now Biega able to send it neutral zone, knocked down by Wheel. Wheel has it in his own end for the Monarchs. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty to Conacher. Shore drops it back for Wheel. Wheel shifting over the line, right side. Now with it is O'Neill. Bodnerchuk left side has it. Bonds throws it in front, redirected, knocked down in front by the Comets. Puck squirts free in front of the Monarchs bench. Wheel with it over the line. Penalty has expired. Conacher back out on the ice for the Comets. Puck cleared the length of the ice by Utica. And this will be icing against the Comets with 1:24 to go in the second period.
Yeah, the second time they've done that. They've iced the puck just as the power play expired. Just another good opportunity there for the Manchester Monarchs. So with the man advantage, they had 5 shots on that power play and moved the puck well, created quality opportunities. Another good power play for the Manchester Monarchs.
Face-off left circle to the right of Markstrom. Dowd on the draw for the Monarchs. With Acton. Will Acton and Dowd. Off the draw, won by the Comets. In the neutral zone, it's played ahead off the left wing wall on it, Forbert. Forbert has it stolen away by Conacher. Conacher's pass out to the line, shot knocked down. Puck kept alive by the Comets. On it along the wall is Berchi. Berchi battling with Dowd. Dowd goes down. Berchi has it stolen away.
By
vicious hit.
Came in on Vandy. Vandy vulnerable and ended up going into the wall.
And icing called against the Monarchs with 53.2 seconds remaining here in the second period. Score remains tied at 1. A late first period goal by Zach O'Brien of the Monarchs. An early second period goal off a turnover by Nicholas Jensen of Utica. And that's the scoring in this one. Grenier and Dowd on the draw. Chris Ryan will be chatting with Monarchs assistant coach Chris Height after the second period, so stand by for that. Off the draw, Gravel with it behind the net. Sends it far side to Backman, kept in at the line by the Comets. Dorado sends it into the trapezoid. Puck is loose along the right wing wall. Grenier there, stolen away by Forbert. Gravel has it behind his own net. Sends it far side. Backman chips it into the neutral zone. Biega tracks it down in his own end. Slides it across ice. Biega gets it back. Biega in the neutral zone. Biega gains the line. His drive saved by Berube.
Puck trickled to his left. Dangerous as the puck seemed to go through him to his left.
JF could not hold on to that last shot, but no harm done. Puck not kept in at the line by Huskins. He tried his best to juggle it, but could not keep it in at the line, and offside called against Utica with 7.1 seconds to go here in period number 2. Face off just outside the Manchester line. Taking the draw for the Comets, Mike Zaleski. Nick Shore for the Monarchs. Shore wins the draw back to Bodnarchuk, but only 4 seconds to go. Bods plays it ahead. Knocked away by Huskins. Shore knocked along the wall, but we get a whistle, a stoppage here with 1/10 of a second remaining in the second period.
I'm going to say there's not much eventful that's going to happen with this puck drop.
I would
go
have
on a limb here.
Say you're probably pretty accurate. Zaleski and Shore on the faceoff just outside the Utica line. Only time to drop the puck, and that'll do it. Second period in the books here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. The only goal coming off a Monarchs turnover as the Comets able to capitalize on a goal by Nicholas.
If you require dental treatment, want a brighter smile, or need tooth replacement, they can help. Staff members are experienced with current techniques and technology to improve your smile easily and comfortably. Call 603-627-2092 to schedule an appointment or visit them online at vashondental.com, where kings are crowned.
Third period just underway. Jordan Will with the puck in his own zone, 1-1. Monarchs lead the Calder Cup Finals 1-0. Now the Monarchs started out. Bodnarchuk. Pass knocked down at the line by Biega. Biega in his own zone with it, feeds it ahead. Now center ice, DeFazio on it. DeFazio chips it into the left wing corner. Mersch along the end wall, bumped. Puck is loose in the trapezoid off to our left behind J.F. Berube. Back out to the line, Sanguinetti with it. His drive goes wide of Berube. O'Neill fell momentarily but gets up. Ships the puck ahead, kept alive by the Comets along the left wing wall. Bodnarchuk to O'Neill in the Manchester zone. Tied at 1 apiece, opening minute of play here in period number 3. As you follow the action on WSMN Nashua, the mighty 1590.
The Beast of the East.
Now played ahead by Bodnarchuk, kept alive by the Comets. Jensen behind the net. Jensen did not play last night, but he has played well today and has the Comets' lone goal. 1-1 your score. Puck in the trapezoid. Bodnarchuk battling for it. Out in front it comes, and it's smothered by Berube at the near side post. We've played 1 minute and 15 seconds of period number 3 here. At the Verizon Wireless Arena, the scene will shift to Utica for Wednesday's game number 3.
Looking forward to the trip.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Beautiful part of New York State.
Absolutely. have not
Short
been in.
ride from Cooperstown.
Yep.
Hint, hint.
About 4.5 hours from Manchester. Now in the neutral zone. Puck comes into the Utica end of the ice. Friesen battling for the puck. Now with it is Shore in the slot. His drive saved by Markstrom. Rebound Kempe.
Kempe on the rebound. We got a penalty here.
Yes.
At least they're going to. No, the puck was played by a high stick. It's going to come outside the zone.
Minute, I should say 18:26 remaining. We played a minute 34 of period number 3. Faceoff will come outside the Utica zone. 25 shots for the Monarchs, 22 for the Comets. O'Brien with the goal for the Monarchs.
Really little to choose in this one. The score 1-1. The play has been as balanced as the score indicates.
Puck in the neutral zone, center circle. Acton battling for it. Now up with the puck for the Monarchs is Forbert. Forbert wraps it around the wall on the near side. Along the right wing wall, kept in by Crescenzi to Auger. Auger out there along with Crescenzi and Bissonette up front for the Monarchs. Biss battling far side, Clendenning on it. Clendenning drops it off into the neutral zone. Acton on it there. Bumped by Rain as he released the puck. Now Berube leaves it behind the net for Forbert. Derek Forbert starting out of his own zone. Forbert plays it ahead, knocked down along the wall. Now puck sent behind the net, giving chase Rain on the far side, battling along the wall. Monarchs come away with it. Now kept alive by the Comets along the right wing wall. Battling there is Vertanen for Utica. Puck side of the net, covered up by Berube.
Yeah, JF just calmly put that glove out there, brought the puck in and will hold for the faceoff to his left. And just a huge game in this series. And you know, obviously each game that goes by gets a little bit bigger and more important. And for the Manchester Monarchs, looking to keep home ice, heading into an unknown environment in Utica. For the Utica Comets, looking to take home ice here in this game number 2. And both teams with so much on the line. In a game that's tied, 17:25 to go.
Now behind the net, thrown out in front by the Comets. With it now, Biega tees it up. Throws it in front. There's a backhander in front, saved by Berube.
Nice stop by JF. He tracked the puck well. A lot of bodies converging around him in that instance. A tough save to make when you feel like everything is collapsing around you. But JF able to see the puck through traffic and make the stop.
That was Cal O'Reilly with that backhander in front. 17:15 to go in the third. Last night, Monarchs 3-2 winners in overtime and a goal by Michael Mersch, but you can't forget that tremendous rush down the left side by Jordan Wheel to set the whole thing up. Acton will take the face-off against the aforementioned Jordan Wheel for the Manchester Monarchs. As they get set for the puck drop, and now false start. And a Wheel gets the boot, as does Acton.
Wheels back.
No, Wheel's back. I'm sorry. DeFazio
wins it straight back. Helmet knocked off.
wrapped around the wall, kept in by Biega at the line, throws it in front, knocked down by Miller. Puck loose in the right wing circle. Now Mersch battling along the right wing wall for the puck. Mersch up with it, still has it, drops it back in his own end. Colin Miller has it. Miller sends it far side, kept alive by Acton. Back out to Biega it goes, slides it across. There's a drive by Corrado. That's deflected wide.
By Berube.
Nice play by JF. He's been solid today. Puck loose along the end wall. Dug out by Gravel. Gravel starting out of his own zone. Gravel at center ice, sends it ahead to Mersch left side. Mersch to Wheel. Wheel's pass deflected in on the goaltender. Returned to the side.
He had O'Neill wing side, but didn't have a lot of space to get it to him. He moved it on towards the net, and Markstrom makes the right play at the right time, deflecting the puck away from the net mouth.
Icing now called against the Comets with 16:20 to go in the third period. Monarchs and Utica tied up at 1 apiece here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Face off right circle to the left of Markstrom. Nick Shore will take the draw for the Monarchs. Shore Up front with Adrian Kempe and Zach O'Brien, Bodnerchuk and Loverty on defense. Acton will take the face-off for the Comets. Monarchs 1 for 3 today on the power play. Utica 0 for 4. So the Monarchs have won the battle of special teams, as Chris Ryan and Chris Height talked about between periods. Kempe on it, deep in his own zone. Adrian Kempe.
He played the first 4 minutes, so this third period even.
Now Anderson sends it into the neutral zone. On it, Grenier, and offside called against the Comets.
They have been so quick on those offsides here in these first 2 games. In that instance, you don't care too much from a Monarchs perspective because you don't want speed attacking into the Monarch zone from our perspective, but really slows down the play if you don't give them that neighborhood around the line.
Friesen and Shore on the draw just outside the Monarchs line. We played exactly 4 minutes of the third period, tied at 1. Rain slides it across ice to Forbert to Shore. Shore sends it into the neutral zone. Knocked away by Anderson, kept alive by Shore along the left wing wall. Now Conacher gets it to Friesen. Now played ahead, and we nearly had a breakaway there for the Utica Comets, but Berchi could not catch up with it. Rain has it in his own end. Now in the neutral zone, knocked down by Anderson. He plays it back in his own zone for Clendenning. Now Berchi with it in the slot, drops it off right side, deflected by Forbert, kept alive by Berchi. Now puck deflected, up with it Rain, takes it behind his own net, sends it far side for Forbert. Forbert along the right wing wall to Shore at center ice, now to O'Brien, shifting over the line left side. O'Brien takes it behind the net on the backhand, tries the wraparound, saved by Markstrom. Wow, puck goes wide, Dowd keeps it in, shot by Gravel, goes over the net. Taken now by Jensen in his own zone. Jensen.
Nice move by Jensen. He's been a difference maker in this game for them. He has a goal.
Throws it off the end wall. He
did not play in game 1.
Yep. A lone goal for the Comets by Jensen off a Monarchs turnover early in the second period. Zach O'Brien with the lone goal for the Monarchs. Now Vandergulik plays it into the Utica end of the ice. Taking it behind his own net. Corrado, he's bumped by Dowd as he let go of the puck. Now far side, Grenier on it. Bumped by Dowd in the left wing corner. And we're going to get a penalty coming up. And this one will be against the Comets. As you can tell from the approval of the crowd here at the Verizon Wireless Arena.
Biega is going to get it.
5:40 into period number 3. Biega
goes off. No one has been too pleased with the penalty calls tonight, either side.
Cross-check the call on Biega. So the Monarchs will have an opportunity on the power play. Monarchs 1 for 3 on the power play in this one.
Hockey players are fairly honest, too. Generally, they will not put up a big argument unless they believe that they have truly been wrong, but just about every single penalty here tonight, there has been real strong opposition from the individual that was signaled.
Shore will take the draw, left circle with Acton. Monarchs on the power play. Now battling for the puck along the wall. Mersch, O'Neill, puck comes far side. Wheel keeps it in, just kept it into the left point. Drops it offside of the circle to Shore. Shore with it, Shore back out to Wheel. Wheel skates the line, drops it off for Shore, left circle. Down low to O'Neill. O'Neill in the trapezoid, battling with Huskins. Now Shore, back it goes. Center point, Wheel. Wheel takes it right side. Wheel right wing circle. Wheel head fakes, throws it in front, deflected into the left wing circle, taken by Shore. Shore with it in the left wing corner. Back up top to Wheel, skates the line. Wheel has it right wing side. Right wing circle. Wheel takes it behind the net. Shore tracks it down left wing side. Back to Wheel, side of the left wing circle. He's tied up, stolen away by O'Reilly. And O'Reilly sends it in on Berube. JF leaves it behind the net for Colin Miller. Exactly a minute remaining on the penalty to Biega. Wrapped around the wall in the Utica zone. We're tied at 1, 13-13 to go, third period. Dug out by Friesen. Friesen in the neutral zone. Friesen's pass goes off the right wing wall. Now taken by Bodnarchuk. Bodnarchuk with it in his own end. Sends it near side for Colin Miller. Monarchs on the power play. Dowd sends it in off the right wing wall. Corrado on it. Drops it off for Clendenning. Kept in by Bodnarchuk. Bods drops it off for Backman. Outside of the circle, Dowd couldn't come up with it. Monarchs able to keep it in. Backman with it, drops it off for Loverty. Back to Backman, but the pass goes into the neutral zone. Gounce on it. Gounce over the line, right side, drops it off for O'Reilly. O'Reilly plays it along the end wall. O'Reilly tied up by Loverty along the end
trying hard to
boards.
get that puck back. Turnovers at the blue line can kill you, but Monarchs survive there as they look to break out of their zone.
Penalty has expired, and Biega is out of the box, so the Monarchs could not capitalize. Loverty, left side to Crescenzi. Crescenzi tied up along the wall by Zaleski, and coming away with the puck, Utica. Now, Auger on it, sends it neutral zone. Biega at the red line to Acton. Acton throws it off the right wing wall. On it is Rain. Rain in the neutral zone, backhands it deep in the Utica end of the ice, and that'll be icing against the Monarchs. With 11:49 to go in the third period, Monarchs and Comets tied up at 1 apiece in Game 2 of the Calder Cup Finals. Game 3 Wednesday in Utica, 6:45 for the pregame on WSMN Radio, WSMNradio.com, and AHLlive.com, where you can catch all the games free of charge. Great to have listeners today on Sirius XM satellite radio on the NHL network. So many tweets coming in from all over the country. Shot off the faceoff goes wide of Berube. And the puck comes all the way down into the Utica end of the ice. Tracked down by Sanguinetti behind his own net. He drops it off for Anderson. Anderson starts it out of his own end to Friesen in the neutral zone. Pass now knocked down by Miller. Gravel neutral zone to Crescenzi. His pass knocked down. Gravel gets it back, wraps around the wall on the near side. Now collected in the neutral zone by Colin Miller in the half moon. Miller throws it into the left wing corner. Markstrom drops it off near side for Anderson. Anderson plays it far side, kept alive by Shore. Shore's pass deflected, kept in at the line by Gravel. Wraps it around the wall on the near side. Battling to Shore. Shore knocked down by Anderson. Now Shore gets it back to the line to Miller. Miller throws it in front, deflected, and Markstrom might have gotten a piece of that one.
Yeah, O'Brien out front, put it wide.
Now planned away Shore in the trapezoid, tied up by Sanguinetti. Off to our right in the Utica end of the ice in the corner, Kempe. Kempe bottom of the circle. His shot is blocked by Sanguinetti.
Gets the puck back though. Good job by Kempe.
Now moving in front, O'Brien. His shot saved by Markstrom.
Hugging that puck was Markstrom along the post. What a save by Markstrom as O'Brien tried to sneak it through him.
10:36 to go here in period number 3. Monarchs 1, Comets 1. We will take a 60-second break here on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
Dr. Joseph Sheehan, DDS, has been a dentist for your Manchester Monarchs since 2001. Specializing in family dentistry, Dr. Sheehan now offers the CEREC one-day crown system, where your crown is done in just one visit. Other services include prevention and treatment of all dental diseases, needleless laser dentistry, and promoting overall dental and oral health for all ages. Located in the Manchester Mill Yard at 155 Dow Street, Suite 401. Call Dr. Sheehan at 603-623-0641 to schedule an appointment, 623-0641.
Morgan Press is a proud supporter of the Manchester Monarchs. Why not let Morgan Press be a proud supporter of your business? For over 30 years, Morgan Press has been delivering quality work at a reasonable price. Morgan Press, for all your commercial offset and digital printing needs. Please visit our website for more information. www.morganpress.com. That's www.morganpress.com.
Very little to choose between these two hockey clubs today. Monarchs 1, Comets 1, 10:36 to go in the third period. Wheel on the draw with O'Reilly. Left wing circle to the right of Jacob Markstrom. In goal for the Utica Comets. Top affiliate of the Vancouver Canucks. Monarchs with it. Mersch battling in the trapezoid. Mersch, side of the right wing circle, drops it off in the corner. Now Wheel with it. Wheel being tied up in the corner by Corrado. Biega trying to dig it free for Utica. Jensen comes up with it. Jensen pokes it ahead. Giving chase along the wall. Grenier knocked away by Bodnerchuk. Puck in the neutral zone. Now with it is Brian O'Neill over the line right side. O'Neill with it. O'Neill drops it off for Wheel. Side to the right wing circle. Wheel to Laverty. His drive and scooped up by Markstrom, and he hangs on. 9:59 remaining to be played here in the third period. Monarchs won and the Utica Comets won at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Faceoff will come in the right wing circle to the left of Markstrom. Monarchs scoring late in the first period, a power play goal. Zach O'Brien set up beautifully in front by Sean Backman. Nick Dowd also getting an assist. Utica tying the game at 1:12 of the second period on an unassisted goal by Nicholas Jensen. Crescenzi on the draw with Acton. Now puck cleared into the neutral zone. Up with it now, Huskins. Huskins slides it across ice. Puck comes in off the end wall in the Monarch zone. Forbert has it. Forbert tied up along the end wall. Puck kept in by Huskins. Throws it off the end wall. Puck loose in the trapezoid behind Berube off to our left. Rain battling there for the Monarchs. Stolen away by Crescenzi to Auger. Now Crescenzi pokes it ahead for Bissonnette. He's broken up by Huskins. Now Biss battling in the trapezoid. Auger is there as well along the end wall for the Monarchs, and coming up with the puck, Clendenning. Shinkaruk can't come up with it. Comes all the way down the length of the ice, and icing called against the Comets with 9:11 to go in the third period. Monarchs and the Comets tied up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, every little thing matters so much in the Calder Cup Finals, in particular when you get late in games. Icings, turnovers, poor puck management, mind cramps, everything. It can take on a whole new meaning, can change a series. Now, obviously, so much hanging in the balance right here. The Monarchs hoping that that icing is what changes the outcome of this one.
Dowd up front with Vandergulik and Backman, Miller, and Gravel on defense for the Monarchs. Back to Miller off the faceoff. His drive blocked. Backman with a backhander goes wide. Miller keeps it alive along the right wing wall for the Monarchs. Miller sends it far side. Backman tracking it down for the Monarchs in the corner to Vandergulik. Tied up by Friesen. Puck is loose. Dowd on it as they battle in the left wing corner, Utica zone. Now up with it on the near side was Huskins. He sends it ahead into the Monarchs end of the ice along the left wing wall. Gravel takes a whack at it. Kept alive by Friesen. Behind the net, Colin Miller has it. Miller sends it far side in the corner to Dowd. Dowd drops it off for Vandergulik. Now Gravel plays it behind his own net. Coming down to 8:25 remaining here in period number 3. Puck thrown into the trapezoid. On it, Anderson behind his own net. Anderson starting out of his own zone. Anderson at center ice. Anderson shifting over the line, left side. Anderson sends it into the trapezoid where it's collected by Laverty. Laverty goes down for a moment. Auger drops it into the neutral zone, knocked down by Sanguinetti. Now Auger giving chase. Auger drops it off for Shore moving in. Shore throws it in front, tried to hit O'Brien, but couldn't get a stick on it. Now Berchi with it. Berchi throws it off the right wing wall for O'Reilly. Cleared away by Bodnerchuk to Shore. Puck squirts free, neutral zone. Now Berchi sends it in behind the net. Berube plays it in the trapezoid and leaves it for Bodnerchuk. Bod starting out of his own zone. Sends it far side. On it is Mersch. Tried to hit Wheel a little bit too far in front of Wheel, and Corrado comes up with the puck. In the neutral zone, collecting the puck for the Monarchs is Wheel. Gains the line, but O'Neill was in the zone too soon. An offside call. Jensen now going after O'Neill along the wall, but O'Neill skates away. With 7:21 to go, third period, Monarchs 1, Comets 1. We will take a 60-second break on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
And here is your lobster frittata. It's topped with a
Oh my gosh.
Really?
I'm so sorry. Really. He's not usually like this, but with Verizon XLTE,
Yes.
he can stream his hockey on the go.
Right.
So when updates and highlights come in, well, sometimes he can't help. But, he just really loves his hockey.
With double the 4G LTE bandwidth in cities nationwide, Verizon XLTE turns anytime into hockey time. Coverage not available everywhere. See VerizonWireless.com for details.
Manchester Subaru is New England's largest volume Subaru dealer. Come check out the all-new Subaru 2015 Outback, starting at $269 per month. Don't forget about the family favorite vehicle, the Forester, getting 32 highway miles per gallon. If pricing is your goal, Manchester Subaru will never put you in the penalty box. Call them today at 888-223-7455 or visit them on the web at manchestersubaru.com. Test drive a Subaru and receive 2 tickets to any Manchester Monarchs home game.
7:21 to go in the third period. We're tied at 1 apiece. The Monarchs and the Utica Comets. Last night, it was an overtime contest between these two clubs, won by the Monarchs 3-2. Now played ahead all the way down to the Monarchs' end of the ice. Berube in the trapezoid leaves it for Kevin Rain. In today for Jeff Schultz, who was injured last night in the opening period. Carrick in the corner, bumped by Rain. Monarchs come away with the puck. On it is Brian O'Neill in the neutral zone. O'Neill pokes it in along the right wing wall. Knocked off his pins by Corrado. Loose puck in front, skated away by Acton. Now kept alive by Mersch. Mersch throws it behind the net. Forbert able to keep it in at the right point. Knocked down by Viega. And Acton comes away with it. Acton bounces one in off the end wall. Karam collected by Colin Miller of the Monarchs. Miller trying to get away from the forechecking of the Comets. Drops it off for Gravel. Out of Vandergulik. Vandergulik in the neutral zone. Plays it behind the net. Stopped by Markstrom. Wraps it around the dasher. Kept in by Miller at the right point. Miller throws it into the corner. Now behind the net. Collected by Vandergulik. Swings it around the right wing wall. Stolen away by Gaunts. Gaunts slowed down by Colin Miller. Miller goes down. Now puck loose along the end wall. Zaleski there battling with Gravel. Puck loose off to our left. Dug out by Gravel. Gravel starts out of his own zone. Gravel, his pass goes up onto the bench area. And we get a stoppage in play with 5:53 to go in the third period. 28 shots for the Monarchs, 24 for the Comets in this period. The Monarchs with 4 shots and the Comets with 3.
Yeah, it's been a very cautious third period of play. There's not been a lot of high-quality scoring opportunities in this third at all. And obviously, these two teams also playing 2 games now in 24 hours as well.
Long drive, Anderson blocked away by Berube, and it goes out of play.
That's a big factor, and both of these teams put a lot in last night. The game has been more managed, I'd say, in this game too. More structure, and we've seen some undisciplined turnovers from both teams, but for the most part, it's been a much more structured contest, less chances taken.
Face off left circle to the right of J.F. Berube.
The first period last night was insane. Everybody was going to 1,000 miles an hour last night, and that wasn't going to be sustained, but it has been much more managed.
Now Berge broken up at the line. Puck stolen away, center ice by Zach O'Brien. O'Brien has it right wing side. O'Brien tied up by Anderson. Now Auger battling for the puck along the end wall in the Utica zone, tied up by Sanguinetti. Now Shore digs the puck free in the trapezoid. Shore with it on the backhand. Now on the forehand behind the net. Throws it out in front. Shot by O'Brien, knocked down. And Auger is down in the crease. Net dislodged just a bit. And we get a stoppage with 5:13 remaining.
He figured out a way to knock it off.
Net off its moorings. Now we're all set. 1-1 your score. Face-off will come in the left wing circle to the right of Jacob Markstrom, native of Sweden.
Monarchs will utilize that last change in this instance and put Mersch, Wheel, and O'Neill out there on the ice.
Wheel will take the draw against Will Acton. Left wing circle to the right of Markstrom. Off the draw with it O'Neal, side of the left circle. His drive, save, far post by Markstrom. Now Wheel with it along the end wall, battling with Acton. O'Neal on it, left wing side in the corner, battling with Biega. Harvard against Yale over there against the left wing wall.
The battle in front of the net is the one to watch.
Forward a drive, knocked down in front, shot by O'Neal, was blocked by Biega. Kept in by Forbert.
Mersch and Corrado just battling in front. It's insane.
Here's Wheel, right wing circle. His drive goes over the net. Rebound by O'Neal. O'Neal with it to Wheel. Wheel in the trapezoid. Wheel with it on the forehand. Wheel on the backhand. Backhander knocked away by Markstrom.
He got that one with the blocker, steer to the side.
Now Mersch along the end wall, battling with Corrado. Now with it, O'Neal. His shot saved by Markstrom. Close range shot by Brian O'Neal.
Best shift of the night for those guys.
Puck cleared to the neutral zone. Sent in off the end wall in the Manchester end. Miller. He's broken up on the forecheck by the Comets. Now puck is loose on it. Forbert. Forbert plays it ahead. Huskins could not keep it in at the line, and offside is called against the Comets with 4:03 to go in the third period. Monarchs and the Utica Comets tied up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, Monarchs need to really bear down here. You want to see that sense of urgency here late in this contest. 4:03 to go in it. You really got to dig deep here if you're the Manchester Monarchs and find a way to get some more sustained zone time. That last shift was a great start for the Monarchs.
Now Laverty takes it behind his own net. Under 4 minutes to play in the third period, tied up at 1 apiece. Now Grenier battling in the corner with Bodnarchuk, right wing corner in the Manchester end of the ice. Now puck is loose. Backhander is deflected off the near side wall, kept in by Huskins. Plays it behind the net to Grenier. Stepping in Jensen. Jensen back out to the line to Huskins. Swings it right side. Pass deflected by Vandergulik, clear to the neutral zone. Huskins
good
on
pressure there from Vandergulik.
Wrapped around the wall on the far side. Gravel on it. Gravel plays it behind the net. Bodnarchuk starting out of his own zone. Bodnarchuk with it at center ice, plays it ahead. Backman sweeps it in. Around the dasher, far side. Shore keeps it alive to Auger. Auger tied up by Anderson. Shore gets it back. His pass is deflected. Berchi
Numbers
on it.
here, 4-on-3.
Berchi, right wing side to Sanguinetti. His shot is blocked by O'Brien.
What a job by O'Brien. A little bit slow to get up.
Friesen with it. Drops it off for Conacher. He's tied up. Monarchs come away with the puck. Auger to Gravel. Gravel over the line, left side. Gravel a drive. And a save. Markstrom.
It's sitting right along his
Wow.
pad. Auger tried to get to that puck.
Now puck tracked down by Gravel in the neutral zone. Drops it off for Rain. Rain with it. Slides it across ice.
Yeah, Monarchs can pride themselves on being a superior conditioned team. This is where it comes into play. Late in games, late in shifts.
Mersch with it. Mersch drops it off for O'Neal. A shot, glove save by Markstrom. And he hangs on, robbing Brian O'Neal with 2:22 remaining.
Yeah, good save, but not as good as the crowd reaction would make you think. Mersch does a nice job backing in. He waits, gets it onto O'Neal, and that's just positioning right there. Markstrom just throws the glove up and makes the stop on O'Neal. A good save there by Markstrom, but not spectacular. And now the Monarchs will get an offensive zone faceoff as a result of it. But how about Mersch backing in there like Patrick Ewing? Then dishing it off to the trailer in that instance, who was O'Neal.
Wheel on the draw, left wing circled with Acton.
You didn't anticipate a Patrick Ewing reference in this
No,
broadcast,
I
you?
did
You
not.
didn't see that one coming.
Did not. Wheel will take the draw with Acton in the left wing circle. Wheel wins it. Back to Miller. Pulls the trigger. Puck was on edge. Couldn't get anything on it. Was blocked in the slot. Gounce drops it off neutral zone to Acton. Sweeps it in behind the net. Stopped by Berube. Plays it far side. Monarchs in the neutral zone with it. On it, Wheel over the line. Wheel to O'Neal, but offside called against the Monarchs. With 2:02 to go in the third period, tied at 1 apiece. Monarchs and the Utica Comets going at it here today. Into the early evening in Manchester, New Hampshire on what was a beautiful day here in the Queen City. Series will shift to Utica for games 3 and 4 and 5 if necessary, starting Wednesday night.
Aren't they all beautiful days here in New Hampshire?
Yeah, most of them are.
The Department of Travel and Resources also wants me to let you know, that all of everybody listening out there, that we are a tax-free state as well.
Now Huskins tied up along the wall. Puck loose on front, back hitter, Backman saved by Markstrom. Now O'Reilly with it. Cal O'Reilly plays it in off the left wing wall to Jensen. Now puck taken by Grenier along the right wing wall, tied up by Nick Dowd along the right wing boards. Side to the right wing circle, back out to the line it goes to Clendenning. Clendenning still has it. Throws it into the left wing corner. Bodnerchuk on it along the wall. Plays it ahead, kept in by O'Reilly. Chipped high up into the air by Dowd. Knocked down by Clendenning at his own line. Comes back into the Utica zone. On it, Huskins. Huskins behind his own net. Sends it far side to Clendenning. Clendenning pokes it ahead. Neutral zone. Zaleski backhands it in. Behind the net, Berube has it. Drops it off for Forbert. Stolen away by the forechecking of the Utica Comets. Now Anderson with a drive that goes wide of JF. Now Gravel battling in the corner with Zaleski in the Manchester zone with 46 seconds remaining in the third period. Puck along the left wing wall in the Manchester zone. Puck pops high up into the air and goes out of play off the netting in the left wing corner of the Manchester end of the ice. 38.1 seconds to go in the third period. Monarchs and Comets tied at 1. Monarchs out shooting the Comets 32-24.
The Monarchs really been able to turn it up here late in the third period of play. It started with that shift from Wheel, Mersch, and O'Neill that we highlighted. Monarchs have gotten several pucks to the net after that as well. That's where the Monarchs have really gotten going here in this third period of play. They're able to bear down and create some opportunities. 38.1 seconds to go. We'll see if Jordan Wheel has some more magic on his stick.
Wheel wins the draw, back to Loverty. Now on it, Bodnerchuk in the neutral zone, plays it back to Loverty. Loverty off the stick of Wheel, it goes deep in the Utica zone. Biega wraps it around the wall, far side. Mercia drive, knocked away at the far post by Markstrom. Now Wheel battles along the end wall in the Utica end of the ice. O'Neill with it, side of the left wing circle. Back out to the line, it goes to Bodnerchuk.
Great job to keep it into the line under pressure by Bods.
Now to Mersch, throws it out in front, and it's smothered by Markstrom. But yeah,
right out front of the crease.
I think they say Markstrom had it long enough, and with 5.5 seconds, we'll have a face-off in the Utica zone.
See who Coach Stothers puts out there. You perhaps consider using the timeout in this instance as well. It's going to perhaps gain some time for Wheel and O'Neill and Shore to stay out there. They're going to stay out, looks like, regardless.
Face off, right circle.
Taking their time to pick their guys.
Monarchs, of course, getting the last change, being the home team. Shore and O'Reilly on the draw. Shore played with the LA Kings this year, making his NHL debut, scoring his first NHL goal
against the New York Islanders in late March.
Puck comes in behind the trapezoid, taken by Anderson.
Throws it in the stands. He put it right into the stands.
Yes,
and he's headed off. Wow, what an incredible lapse of judgment there from Anderson.
That's a penalty. That'll be delay of game, and it comes at the 20-minute mark.
We're going to talk about it, but there is no doubt that he put that one in the stands. No question.
Section 108 on the far side as I look at it. I believe they're going to call it. And they're going to put time back on the clock. Yeah. They're still discussing
the door is open.
Yeah. They put 1 second back on the clock. Yeah.
Face off. The penalty still hasn't been marked. There's nobody in the box. Now Anderson's headed over to the bench. Excuse me, the penalty box. And the Monarchs are headed to a man advantage. One of the incredible lapses you'll see. He was skating the puck, and the period was about to end, and he threw it in the stands.
Unbelievable, but the Monarchs, if they don't score here with 1 second remaining, will start the overtime period on the power play. And have most of the 2 minutes to work with. Mersch on the draw, and the puck cleared to the end wall by the Comets. So we go to overtime for the second straight night here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Monarchs and the Utica Comets are tied up at 1 apiece. We'll have a 15-minute intermission, and then the overtime session will get underway, and when it does, the Monarchs will be on the power play. So no scoring in that third period. Shots through 3 periods tonight at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Face-off won by the Comets. Huskins fires the puck into the Monarchs' end of the ice. Taken by Jordan Wheel. Wheel starting out of his own zone for the Monarchs in overtime. Wheel has it. Wheel sends it left side. O'Neill for Shore. Back to Wheel. Wheel drops it off for Miller. Pulls the trigger. It's blocked by Huskins and cleared the length of the ice by the Comets. Stopped behind the net by J.F. Berube. On it is Jordan Wheel. Wheel starting out of his own zone. Center ice to Nick Shore. Shore with it down the middle. His drive saved chest high by Markstrom, and he hangs on.
So Monarchs ended the third period playing really good hockey as we want the cup chants start to come for the fans here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. And the Monarchs last night, very good in overtime as well, third period. A good chance for them to set the tempo here for this overtime period, or perhaps, and for the Monarchs' sake, end it early on here with a good power play, but allow them to dictate the tempo here early on. That's important.
Shore taking the draw, right wing circle to the left of Markstrom. Minute 19 remaining on the Monarchs power play. Back out it goes to Wheel. One-timer Miller, and it's blocked and out of play. Minute 13 remaining on the man advantage for the Monarchs. We're in the opening minute of overtime here at the Verizon Wireless Arena.
Monarchs go with Wheel and Miller up top. Shore and Mersch and O'Neill up front. The power play and penalty kill been very good for the Monarchs tonight. That has not always been the case throughout this postseason run, but tonight a strong asset for the Manchester Monarchs.
Shore taking the draw, left circle to the right, wins it back to Wheel. Wheel with it. Just inside the line, drops it off for Shore. Puck loose along the left wing wall in the Utica zone. Now puck cleared into the Monarchs' end of the ice. Tracking it down is Colin Miller. Miller starting out of his own end to Nick Shore. Shore with it at center ice. Shore gains the line, throws it into the right wing corner. Shore wraps it around behind the net. Wheel keeping it alive.
Great keep by Wheel. Used his body to keep the puck in the zone along the wall.
Now played into the trapezoid. Shore has it in the left wing corner. Shore with it side of the circle. Drops it off for O'Neill down low. O'Neill moving in. And the shot knocked
stick
away.
Slashed out of his hands. He puts his hands up. The stick is on the ice in two pieces. He made the move towards the net with Mersch sitting out front. I thought that may have been the ball game right there.
Now with it, Dowd gains the line. Dowd plays it left wing side. Monarchs with it in the Utica zone. Backman has it. Backman in the slot. His shot saved by Markstrom. Loose puck, another shot by Backman. And that one knocked away. Bodnerchuk has it. His shot through a screen, redirected wide of Markstrom. Kept in by Dowd right side. Penalty has expired. Now Dowd misfires on the shot. Bodnerchuk with it. Bods throws it into the left wing corner. Huskins wraps it around the wall on the near side. Bods keeps it alive. Drops it off for Dowd. Dowd hammered in the corner. Now coming out with it is O'Reilly. O'Reilly starting out of his own zone. For the Utica Comets, tied at 1 with the Manchester Monarchs. Now picked up in the neutral zone, Crescenzi breaking in left side, Crescenzi in front, and Markstrom comes out to knock it away.
He had Auger as well cutting with him. They took the pass. Crescenzi forced to drive the net. Markstrom filled the net. Crescenzi probably should have let a shot go a little bit earlier than he did.
Conacher with it. Back to Sanguinetti in the Monarch zone. There's a shot that goes wide. Rebound taken by Crescenzi. Wraps it around the wall on the near side for Vandergulik. Vandergulik battling with Sanguinetti. Now with it, Auger in the neutral zone. Plays it in along the left wing wall. Auger in the corner. Battling there with Corrado. Crescenzi with it. His pass deflected. Crescenzi trying to keep it alive along the left wing wall. It's now in front of the Monarchs bench on the far side. Puck comes in on Berube and leaves it for Colin Miller. Miller starts out of his own zone. Miller sends it out of play on the far side with 16:39 remaining in the first overtime session. 37 shots for the Monarchs. 24 for the Comets as they replay the Crescenzi drive to the net here at the Verizon Wireless Arena as you follow the action on AM 1590 WSMN Nashua. Face-off just outside the Monarchs line as J.F. Berube gets a water bottle from the Monarchs bench, places it on top of the net, takes a swig, puts it in the bottle holder behind the net. Playing
Probably
away.
pay you the big bucks right there.
That's it. Now puck flipped into the netting in the Monarch zone. Flipped in there by DeFazio from center ice. And we'll have a face-off in the center circle with 16.5 minutes to go in the first overtime session. Monarchs and the Comets tied at 1 apiece. The game that's now approaching 3 hours old. Wheel will take the draw with Acton, won by Wheel. On it, Rain to Forbert. Mersch plays it ahead, knocked down at the line. Now giving chase, Forbert in his own end. Forbert for the Monarchs to Wheel. Wheel, Monarchs with it over the line, right side. O'Neill a drive, and it goes high and wide. Markstrom kept in by Forbert. Now giving chase, Wheel, side of the right wing circle. Wheel plays it along the end wall. And thrown right to the ice was Mersch. He was just taken by the back of the shirt and thrown down. Thus the reaction from the crowd here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. As Bodnerchuk starts out of his own end for the Monarchs. Bods plays it ahead to Shore. Shore throws it into the left wing corner. On it, Auger. Wrapped around by Clendenning. Now kept in by Loverty at the right point. Behind the net to Auger. Auger with it along the end wall, battling with Clendenning. Shore is there for the Monarchs. Auger has it. Back out to Bodnerchuk. Bods throws it off the end wall. Kept in by Loverty right side. Loverty in the trapezoid. Drops it off for Shore. Stolen away by the Comets in the neutral zone.
Utica, 3-on-2. Auger's trying to get back.
Grenier to Jensen. Jensen throws it into the trapezoid. Kept in at the line. Long drive redirected wide into the
O'Brien
corner.
Got that high and directed it into the corner, and Monarchs now taking some time to clear it out as Bods skates it into the neutral zone.
Bods throws it into the left wing corner, and that's going to be icing.
Looked like it gained the red line to me.
I
I had a better angle on that than the linesman did. That was a really bad call. Bods had clearly gained the red line when he put that puck in. Everything matters in overtime in the Calder Cup Finals, and that's a big play right there. And the linesman was on the blue line when he made that call, and he was under a little duress trying to get out of the way as Bods had skated through and ends up calling an icing in that instance.
14:53 to go in the first overtime session, tied at 1 apiece. There's a discussion going on. Friesen discussing something with one of the referees here today. Friesen still in a discussion with Shandor Alfonso. Friesen and Shore on the draw, right circle to the left of J.F. Berube. Off the face-off, Conacher's drive and a save by Berube. Right off the draw, Corey Conacher with a shot in on J.F.
JF hadn't seen the puck yet in overtime, and you get a laser right in on you from Conacher off the draw. Obviously all the bodies there for the face-off, but looked like he had a decent lane to see that puck. In fact, he did. Looking at the replay, nice save by JF, and good job holding the puck. It's been a good game here from JF.
Friesen on the draw.
Really good game for JF.
Nick Dowd and Friesen on the draw, right circle to the left of JF. Gravel sends it neutral zone. Thrown right back into the Monarchs end, taken by Colin Miller. Stolen center ice by Conacher. Conacher goes down. Miller picks up the puck in his own end. Near side, Gravel to Dowd. Dowd pokes it ahead to Vandergulik. Giving chase is Conacher in his own zone. Dowd beats him to it. Dowd out in front. Shot. Score! Score!
We'll see.
The Monarchs win it!
It's a goal. It's a goal.
The Monarchs win it 2-1. What a great individual effort by Nick Dowd, beating Conacher to the puck and then beating Markstrom for the goal. Wow! Nick Dowd, the hero of this one for the Manchester Monarchs.
The goal line looked like it came on early, Ken. Before the puck was in the net, the play was still going on out front, it looked like, and then it was put in. We'll see the replay, but a crazy, amazing finish for the Manchester Monarchs.
Well, Corey Conacher was going back lazily for the puck, and Dowd out-hustled him without question. What a great play by Nick Dowd. And I hope we do get the opportunity to see it again.
Utica's still on the bench. It does not look like they're going to review it. O'Reilly went over to talk to the officials. And, yeah, they're coming off the ice. Now here comes the replay. You mentioned Dowd, the great effort. The initial shot, the goal light went on, but the puck was still out there, and Dowd finds the puck. The goal light was on during that instance, and the puck was still out there, and he was able to find it and put it home. The referee says no goal. I don't know if Utica stopped playing because the light was on or not, but it looked like they were kind of standing around. If you watch the replay, the three Utica players all standing there, and Dowd is on the puck and puts it home.
Monarchs win the game 2-1. They lead the series 2-0. With game